Hello and welcome to the Adventure Archive. My name is Ryan, and with me, obviously, you can see Jables, Gilded Steph, and Gilded Ian. How's it going, everybody?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Now, do we all have audio? Can everybody hear us? That is always my biggest
Can we be
concern.
heard?
I'll
Yeah.
scream if you need me to.
Ian's
have
got
an
some
alert
grabbing
box?
hands. Good. Perfect. So,
I was leaving.
let's get a little
No.
music on too.
It's gonna be chaos.
It will be chaos.
I can't
I
hear.
can't hear
Steph
Steph.
needs
I
to
think she
scream.
needs to. Jay Miller says you need to scream. If you could just
I'm
bump up your
not-
volume a little bit.
No, alright.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll scream. I'll
I'm sorry,
scream
what?
once this. Shut up! I swear to God!
So clearly, this is going to be a giant clusterfuck, everybody. So cheers. Let's see how this
Cheers.
goes.
Cheers.
Uh-huh. Oh, fuck.
Wow,
Alright, what we
I'm
doing?
the only one not drinking alcohol, and I just spilled that all over myself.
Well, get on it.
Captain, what are we doing?
We are playing Archipelago 3rd edition, which we recently found out came out in 2012. Archipelago is based on, or is inspired by, Ursula Le Guin's Earthsea. And if you look above me, you will see the quick rules that you will understand a little bit more after we go over it. I'm just going to flip through the PDF really quickly so you guys kind of understand what I'm doing, and we can all kind of understand or what we're doing, what we're going to be doing together. So if you guys have any questions, good luck. And we'll just kind of see what happens with this. So Archipelago is a narrative-based game, and we're doing this for reasons yet to be announced. But it's a little bit different than I think a lot of people are used to. Basically, if you've ever played a game like Fiasco is really similar, and there's other ones as well. But basically, there are no dice. We'll create a setting together. Then we'll create characters based on those settings, and then we will write each other destinies for those characters. So our characters are supposed to be important people in the world, and then we will go around taking turns creating a narrative together to get our characters to those grand destinies within this world that we create. That's basically the premise of Archipelago. You guys in chat should be able to see the PDF, which you can't because I can see it on stream. So I'm just going to quickly go through the basics of play, the basics of what you can do on your turn, and then we'll see how it goes. So, hello. Yes, Archipelago is a story role-playing game where each player controls a major characters. Players take turn directing and playing out a part of their character's story, leading them towards their selected point of destiny, while other players interact and influence their story. Not gonna read all of this stuff. Breathe in, breathe out, take your time. That's what's important. So what play is like. On your turn, you'll set up and direct a scene where you narrate the actions and thoughts of your character. All the players will narrate the other parts of the fiction. For example, the actions of other characters, descriptions of the environment, events beyond your character's control. Since it's your scene, you help activate the other players. So that means that you are not the only one creating the content for each scene. Another very similar game is Microscope. If anyone's ever played Microscope, it's a very fun, like, kind of world-building game. But basically, if it's my character and say that I'm like leaving town and the village elder is trying to get me to stop, I can assign one of you the village elder. I can assign one of you like my parent or something like that. Just give you a motivation, and then we just act out the scene. And it can be all kind of acting like that, or I can transition into like a third-person narrative talking about like a journey and things like that. But throughout the scene, there are things that each of you can do. There are prompts to change or help the scene in different ways. Like I, as the main person, can say help, and one of you just picks up because you have a good idea for it. Or there are a number of different prompts you can say. One is try a different way. Basically, if I'm the main scene person and you guys say something and I don't like it, I can say try a different way. Or if you guys as a group don't really like something, you can say try a different way. So the narrative isn't only controlled by me. It's more like we're together creating the story, just led by one person kind of as the director. So you should, as much as you feel like, prompt these actions from other people. So again, right above me, you can see the quick actions. On your turn, you must set the stage and give initial directions to other players. You can move your playing piece if necessary, which we'll show you in a bit. You portray your character, and you finish your scene whenever you feel like it. And on anyone's turn, including your own, you can create or play a secondary character. You describe the events in the environment. You can say, try a different way, which is basically just saying, like, I'm not a huge fan of the way you did that. Let's do it slightly differently. You can say help, which is just asking anyone else for narrative help. You can say harder, which basically says, yeah,
Sorry.
no, it says it on there. It says hee hee. You can, you're basically saying whatever you are trying to do right now, you kind of push down on it. Like, go deeper, go harder, like, just really get in there. You can say describe that in detail.
Any way to phrase that non-sexually?
Harder.
I looked, no, and I don't think you should really.
I was gonna say, how hard did you look?
Yeah,
Harder.
not very, not yeah. Describe that in detail. Basically, if you gloss over something, but people are like, wait a minute, that's really cool. Describe that in detail. And try to use the prompt words too. They're codified to encourage use. One of the, you can say, I'd like an interlude to that. So after someone's story, between turns, because we'll go around in a round, if you want like a small interlude, like maybe something your character did really highlight something that that another person's character could bring up in the like on their turn. So you can have an interlude, just like a minute or two long, just a quick little thing, not throwing a bunch of stuff out there, just being like, this is a really cool moment to maybe like do like a flashback or this or that. So you can ask for an interlude and interject your own little thing. But one of the important ones is that might not be quite so easy, is what you can ask. So for example, say that I'm doing my narrative and I say, and then I climb a mountain. Someone could be like, that might not be quite so easy. And you can do that once per character per turn. And if you do that, you actually draw a resolution card. And those resolution cards are things like yes, but, yes, and, different things like that. I think I don't have this looped. No, it's fine. I didn't need to clip everything. It's Streamlabs, correct? This doesn't seem like Bane. It is not. Sorry, there are no Banes and Blessed and stuff. If anyone uses them, I'll refund them at the end of stream. Anyway, so that might not be quite too easy. You get a resolution card. Like I said, it says yes and or yes but with some other things on there. But you do not actually determine your resolution card. You pass your resolution card on to somebody else. So they get to narrate the outcome of your card, basically. Same thing with fate cards. Once per game, you can draw a fate card, and a fate card is like a big in-game moment where maybe you need a little bit of help, you need a redirect, or you just want something big to happen in the direction of your story's destiny. You can draw a fate card, and once again, you do not resolve your fate card. You pass your fate card on to somebody else. So yeah, generic resolution cards are generic cards similar to those printed in a different game. Who cares? So yes and might be yes and you earn a friend, reward, or good reputation. Or no, but your failure helps another succeed. Or no, and something entirely unrelated goes badly wrong. So if someone says that, I draw the resolution card, I hand it to Jesse. Jesse reads it and for my character decides how that resolution came about. And fate cards are things like important. It's something important to your character. An area of the map is threatened. An attack by enemy is a natural disaster, a change from within, or similar. Something like that. One of the other parts of the game that we're going to have is we are going to have, and I don't remember why I can't, ownership of certain elements within the world. So after we build the world, or a little bit of while we're building the world together, we will each take ownership of a different element. The four I came up with, and they could change entirely. Let me check my notes. Are magic, culture, geography, and technology. So basically, after the world is built or while we're building the world, one of us will each take ownership of one of those attributes of this world. And if there's ever a question that comes up, like it's like, I want to cross the ocean from this island to this island, the person in charge of like technology, I could ask them, I could say, hey, what level of boats do we have on this? Are they just like outrigger canoes? Are they battleships? Like, you determine what level of technology exists in this world. And when you get to the other island, you could run into another group of people. So then I could ask the culture person, hey, on this island, what kind of culture is here? Are there humans? Are they like rabbit people? Is this D&D 5e? We could have elephant people too. Like,
you know
what?
What's gonna go D&D 5e.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna go there.
Oh yeah. We can have fake never mind. I'm just gonna so basically that's how it is. So to start the game, and if you have any questions, we'll kind of flip through the PDF together. I'm in chat if you have any questions. This will be your time to ask, and I'll do my best to answer those questions for you. But one last thing I want to talk about is important techniques. To just, while you're playing, accept input. So when someone says something, try to accept their narration, and use like the yes and statements or yes but statements, unless it's completely, thank you for following, not just okay, Chris.
Oh, hey.
Do I not have? I don't have an alert box on this here window. Give me 1 second.
We went live just to.
Wow.
All right. Well, now we have one.
The test donation.
Well,
Thanks,
thank you
John.
so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for the resub, Gilded Troll. We appreciate that over here at the Adventure Archive. Provide input. Again, don't wait for other people to ask you to portray characters or things. Like, if someone is creating a scene and you think there'd be a really cool character, bring it up. Again, I'm not writing a scene and forcing you guys to be actors in it. I'm directing a scene that we're all kind of doing together. That's why you can say, try a different way, or do things or harder, or any of the other things you want to do, because you can like rewind the scene and run it again a little bit to try to make the best narrative possible as we go forward creating the story together. Know when to talk and when to be quiet.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
Nope.
That'll be fun.
I don't appreciate being called out like that.
Open your story. If you're talking all the time on your turn, providing all the detail and plot, describing all the secondary characters, and never stopping for breath, it's going to be hard for anyone else to influence your story. So basically, again, we're building a story together. We're just taking turns kind of leading it a little bit, but that doesn't mean that the person doing that is the only one in that section of the story. And avoid big time jumps. You don't want like 6 months or 10 years to happen in the stuff that your character did, because the other characters are not in the same time jump as you. And that's kind of it. Oh, don't steal other players' destiny points. So if someone is moving towards a destiny, you shouldn't like try to impede their destiny in any way. The point of the game is for us all to reach our destinies. And keep the story about the characters. So that is basically Archipelago. And the first thing we do is build a map together. And the second thing we do is build characters based on those maps. And then we start play. So let me get this out of the way.
What were your 4 ideas? Magic, culture, technology, and what?
Geography.
Geography. Yeah. So if you get to an island, so we'll do the basics. We don't need to go super deep into the creation. Generally, what you want to have is at least 4 starting locations. And if we're going to stick with the island archipelago theme, basically we'll just make 5 islands, 5 or more islands. Or we can do 8 islands with like smaller islands in there, but have at least 5 like main points. And then yeah, we'll go around, we'll add an island each, then we'll go around again and add something to those islands. And basically when we feel like we have enough set to make characters, we'll just stop.
Okay.
So where is that window? Okay. So that is, I'll move this over here so I can read it. And my
Blue.
rolls.
I desperately hope it's blue.
No, so we're Atlantis,
That's
right?
blue.
So like, there's a civilization
ocean.
underneath the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah, but listen.
I don't know, the
motherfuckers.
whole time you were describing stuff, the idea I had,
Yeah.
I don't know why, was there was a magical mishap and people who have magic are suddenly on a planet that is island, you know, it's mostly ocean, it's got islands on it, and there's some long dead ancient civilization that was very technologically advanced.
Atlantis.
Sure,
Yeah.
Atlantis.
but it's above the sea.
That's and if that's what we want to run with, that's what we can run with. So, and yes, so this will just be a one shot. Hopefully we get to all our destiny points. If we don't, because we started a little bit late, because of me, then we'll see what happens.
I was this close to saying, yeah, Ryan, and then you were just like,
Yeah.
because of me. I'm like, okay.
Yep. Hey, listen,
Call yourself out.
I woke up like 2 hours early so I could play this game with all of you East Coast fucks. So just give me some slack, all right?
I feel like we're starting really late into our evening too.
Hey, it is
Fine,
not
it's fine.
we don't generally go live for like another hour here on the West Coast. So, but anyway,
Meeting in the middle.
there we go. So, cheers. Let's do this. All right.
I'm sorry, just
Yes.
clarifying.
Mm-hmm.
Anything is fair game.
For the most part, it is an
Okay.
18 plus channel.
Until we collectively decide it's off the table, it's on the table.
Yes.
Right.
Like
100%, exactly.
So, like, for example, Ian mentioned something about like this like magic situation. I was like, okay, I didn't even know if there's gonna be like magic in this world or not, or if it's
Now
like,
there
based
is.
based in reality. Like so.
But again, so when you play Archipelago, you can either literally choose the setting you want to play in. So if you want to play Earthsea, you play Earthsea. Just everyone should have read it and things like that. Or you create your own setting. So if you want a no magic setting, you could have a completely no magic setting. And although there are 5 locations, you could make it completely different. Say it's not an island setting. You could say it is like a Game of Thrones situation where it's different kingdoms. Or you could say it's outer space and there are different satellites in this like system. Things like that. So as long as there's just numerous locations that you can use, then it doesn't matter. So if we want to stick with the standard island setting, this is an ocean, and we would start drawing different island shapes on them. But yeah, everything is open, and if we decide we don't want any magic, we would just change one of the ownerships to something that fits the setting a little bit more. Does everybody want magic?
Yes.
All right, so we have magic.
I want
Does
it to
everybody
be as far
want?
away from reality as possible.
Yes.
Does everybody want culture? I know some of us don't know what that is.
Thinking, feeling beings without culture.
Yeah, I think to interact with anything, anybody ever,
Yeah.
culture needs to be a thing.
How about
Yeah.
geography?
I would rather have a non-Euclidean universe, if that's okay.
Yeah. We'll just be incomprehensible space beings, you know,
Yeah.
Cool.
and just
Fifth dimensional.
Neat.
Yeah, perfect. All right. The rest of you will not understand the rest of this as we continue forward in our own language. I will start because why not? And I am going to draw an island, and I'm gonna freehand it, and I'm not on that, so I'm gonna make it brown because that's the color of land.
See Diff Brown?
No, I went a little darker with it.
Oh, come on. Rude.
I'm gonna put a big old island.
You're asking us to draw shit, and I'm incredibly immature, so I'm gonna have to rein that in.
That's
I
fine.
was already
we can
thinking
have,
it.
We can have Dick Island for all I care
There's
with
one
like
ball.
yeah.
I'll just say it.
That's an island. Island 1. Oh, and the other thing before we get going, again, you shouldn't build the entire thing. You should leave a lot of things open, so when you get to an island, for the most part, you should name the important things, like the oceans. You should name potentially the places between big islands, and maybe name the islands themselves, and give a little bit on each one, but not go too deep, so that when you get there, you leave unexplored area for us to like build a narration into. Thanks, Jess, for Dick Island. So Jesse, you are up, my friend.
Oh, so I'm drawing an island?
Yeah, to start, we'll all basically, we need 5 major points, and then we can do a couple of like smaller islands. So I figure we'll have 8 islands basically, with at least 5 big islands. Yeah, at least 5 balls to go with the 2 butts. And just kind of take it from there. So yeah, anywhere you want, any shape you want. If you want to have it like a donut, like hollowed out in the middle, if you want to do whatever, just put a shape on the board for right now. You could have like a donut over here, and then like a whatever over here.
You have 2 donuts. They're basically boobs.
I'm gonna go with something little up here. I am drawing freehand with a mouse. This is gonna be a disaster.
Is it a blue island?
I have a trackpad too. Fuck.
And I don't know how to fill this in, but
If you click there's 2 boxes in the top left. One's the outline, one's the inside.
oh,
If you use the select tool and select your drawing, you can change that.
Oh yeah, I'm also going to when we're done, I'll drop things back, or if someone wants to draw more on an island, like flesh out some geography or whatever, I'll drop the 1 layer back to the map layer so it doesn't keep moving or anything. And we'll just kind of take it from there.
So do we need these to be our colors, or can we?
No, it should be the world color. Yeah.
Oh,
So this
okay.
is our actual map. Yeah. We do have tokens for each of us. It's literally just like a plain colored token, and that'll just be like where we are in the world once we start. So you built. So that's your nice little island. Good job, Jesse.
Thanks.
We're getting there.
I'm
Steph.
doing it, Peter. I'm doing it.
You're doing it. I'm trying to compensate for something.
As we all are.
There we go. And
Wow.
I
Wow.
hang on, relax. And there's gonna be 2 bodies of water.
You don't know what an atoll is? Have you not seen Waterworld?
No.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that
God.
movie.
It's like the
Been a
greatest game
minute.
ever. It's the greatest movie ever. I love it so much.
I mean, I
I
wouldn't
was-
go
you
that
know,
far.
The first time I went to Universal, the only time I've been to Universal, the only thing I was excited for was a Waterworld exhibit, and some asshole bounced his face off a cage during the scene, started bleeding, and they had to stop it like 10 minutes in.
Oh,
I was very
no.
sad. Yeah.
Not sad for the dude. Sad that you couldn't.
That's the
Yeah,
most
fuck
New
him.
York
He was
thing
a
I've ever
nosebleed.
heard.
Suck it up and play the
That's the
thing.
most New York thing I've ever heard. It's like when somebody jumps in front of the tracks, they're like, you know how many people are being inconvenienced by this?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Come on.
All right, that's my island. I'm good.
Alright.
Yes. All
Hey,
right.
it looks like a kidney.
It does a little bit. The
It
one on the right,
does.
the body of water on the right does a little bit. Or like
What I
a
was going
fat
for?
Pac-Man.
I mean, me.
He ate
I
one
eat
too many
everything in
pills.
sight. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah. Ian, you're up.
Okay. Yeah.
Mine's incredibly lush too, in case you didn't notice, because it's green.
Whoop. Crap.
Well, it was
How do I
yours,
delete?
so I figured it was
How
lush.
do I delete? No, delete. Try again. I have to
Oh,
We're doing
what
Fire
Colors?
Island.
Colors?
We're doing Fire Island.
Fire
Pick
Island.
colors again?
Oh,
What's
do you
this
need
shit?
help with colors?
No, I'm
You
just
sure?
gonna pick burnt red.
I'll
It's-
help you with colors.
They have hex codes, so it's okay.
Oh, okay, got it.
I thought this was brown, but it's like reddish.
That's all right. It's very, iron enriched and
Yeah, sure.
bloody. There's been a lot of wars there.
Yeah. Oh god, that's very pale blue. Whatever. It's fine.
It's
Colors are
ice.
hard.
It's ice, that's all.
Wait, there's
Sure.
ice
Yeah.
on the Blood Island?
Yeah.
It's
I thought it was brown.
Spectacle Island is what we have now.
Oh.
Would you like me to colorize this differently? Are you
No, I
okay?
like it red.
No, we're rolling with it. I
Okay,
need
we're
red soil.
rolling with it.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
red soil.
intimidated
Hey,
by the
listen, that's
improv.
world
We have
building.
to start early. Yeah.
Also, hello, Mr. Bailiff.
I thought it
Oh,
was
Bailiffs
brown.
is here. Hi, Boo Boo.
I have no idea what the hex code for brown looks like, so I saw the hex code and I'm like, yeah, that looks like brown.
Yeah, you did a good job. All right. I will do another island.
Yes, there's an island in the middle of the frozen lake, apparently.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't mean for the lake to be frozen, but it's frozen.
It's frozen now. You're doing great, sweetie.
No,
really
I'm
proud
not.
of you. No, I'm so proud of you.
No, I'm not.
All right, so that's another island. We need at least one more big space, and then we'll do a couple of small islands. We have a total of like 8. So Jesse, I think it's your turn to do a bigger island.
I mean, I've got an island in my island. Does that count?
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh no, what is happening? I need
What
to
are you
not
doing?
play that.
Jesse.
Listen.
Okay.
You guys just forgot how Roll20 works.
I don't think I ever really knew, to be fair.
Boundary
Um,
sponsor us.
Okay. I'm gonna...
I don't know if it's actually possible to turn off the permission, but I don't think I ever had my players draw anything ever in Roll20, so I don't know.
No,
that
Luke
they-
used to
Oh,
draw shit all the
God.
time.
He
I
did
don't-
draw shit all the time,
Yeah. You're wrong.
and I would clear the drawings
Yep.
all the time.
Bless you.
And then in Foundry, you can turn it off.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm trying to just take up this corner. So we'll just know that. That's the thing that's happening.
I'm going to drop all of these to the map layer so we can draw on top of them without like it accidentally
Seems
moving or
reasonable.
something.
Okay.
I can only draw on, I presume, the token layer.
There we go.
Yeah,
Ish.
yeah, you guys only get token layer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a sandy area.
There you go. That works.
It's
We
like
got
at the Northwest Pole.
Yeah.
We got the fucking
yeah.
desert up there in the north.
and then
The
we got
Northwest Pole.
Blood Ice Island down here.
Blood ice.
Hey, it's a magical setting. It's a magical setting.
I like
Um,
that island first.
All right,
I like that.
two other little islands from the Gildeds, and we can start naming and doing stuff like that. Maybe flesh them out a tiny bit, and then get moving on.
Wait, both of us or just one of us?
Oh, both of you. So we'll do two
okay.
islands each. Yeah, so you can put a couple of small islands. O-Ring
No,
Island.
really, where the fuck is brown? Is
It
that
is
brown?
the.
That's red again.
Is that brown?
It's red
It's like
again.
the.
Damn it.
It's like it's the 4 on the bottom right, one up from the very bottom. The very bottom right is transparent. The one up from that, and then that one and the 3 to the left of that are all the different browns.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's a brown.
It's the eerily
Yeah.
perfectly circular island.
Yeah. Eerily perfectly circular island. I mean, we're already coming up with names for this stuff.
Yeah.
Is this the upside down giraffe island? What is this?
I just,
I
trackpad
love
just
it.
had a mind of its own.
It's
I love
Epke.
him.
EPCI Epke.
Did you just say I love him?
Yeah. I love it.
What, your giraffe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay,
we can start naming. Okay, we don't use Ariel because Ariel sucks.
Comic Sans.
They don't
Yes,
have
Comic
Comic
Sans
Sans.
So we have Blood Ice Island.
If that's not a metal band, I'm gonna be really upset.
We don't need this to be quite so big. Let's make everything at like 22 at most.
Oh my god, we can call it Icy Hot.
Do you want to call it
Oh,
Icy
God.
Hot instead? Icy
Yeah.
Hot Island? Who votes on Icy Hot Island?
I liked Icy Hot Island. I liked it quite a lot.
I like Blood Ice
Bengay.
Island. We call it Bengay
Well,
We
Island?
need a tiebreaker.
We need a tiebreaker.
Hey, chat.
Can we do a poll real quick?
Oh yeah, already in
That's
it.
where
Already
we got
in
it. We got it from you saying Icy Hot
No.
Island. Yeah.
What
All right, you know what?
island
Skull
name?
Skull wants Icy Hot. I'm with Skull.
Icy Hot Island or Blood Ice Island?
Icy Hot sponsor us, you know? Like,
Let's roll this poll for 1 minute. So vote fast. There you go.
All right, go to the other islands while we're
I'm
waiting.
not above buying an election, okay?
Blood
Oh, I
Eyes
have
Island. It
shitload
looks
of
like
points.
glasses. Oh, I should have made it where you guys couldn't.
I can't buy the election because I'm a mod.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think
Wow,
I think
I'm
you're almost all
VIP.
mods, aren't you? Oh,
Screw you!
wait. Let's mod her real quick so she can't vote.
No, I don't want to be a mod.
Try to put mod commands in here all the time. Can we get an exclamation point cheese in the chat, please?
No, shut up. Why is that still a thing?
It will never not be a thing.
Pretty great. Did you just do cheese for yourself, Ian?
It's fine. Where's your cheese sticker?
It's
Is that on your other
Yeah,
laptop?
it's on my laptop upstairs, yeah.
It should be right at the top. Gordon Gun. But Icy Hot Island wins, so we're gonna go with Icy Hot Island.
Yeah, it's already 4-2.
Fuck yeah.
Icy Hot Island. All right. What are? Well, let's name some other islands and some like waterways in between stuff.
I already named the one island. It's Epke.
What's up, Papa Giant? Papa Giant. Oh, Papa Jedi. How's it going?
Papa Giant!
It's short
I
for
just
eerily
like to-
perfectly circular island.
Oh, cool.
I just
Perfect.
went to fantasy name generator, and the
Oh my
very
God.
first thing that came up was Deep Bay, and something about that seems just correct.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick. Where's Deep Bay?
I don't know.
Maybe like up here.
I think that's the bay between the giraffe's legs.
Yeah.
Oh, this one right here, Deep Bay. Yeah. So throw
that's
Deep
Deep
Bay.
Bay.
It's either that one or this one in here.
Bayless, are you still here? We just named a bay after you.
Which one's the island of Bay?
Uh,
The Isle of Bay.
Hmm.
This one. Let's call it the Isle of Bay. Right here.
okay.
Isle
Can we
of
name
Bay.
that kidney-shaped lake to, like, Nephro something?
Yeah, I was literally gonna name it
Very
Kidney
Just
Lake,
Lake
but we can
Nephro?
call it Lake Nephro.
Nephro,
Just Nephro. Lake Nephro.
like Nephro? Okay.
Lake Nephro,
Is
right
it F
there.
so we're cool?
Nope. It's PH.
It's gotta be PH.
Jesus. Now, is the
Wait,
whole island
alright.
Deep Bay or just that bay? Or
Oh.
both?
Oh,
The island's named after the bay.
sure.
Yeah, there you go. Deep Bay, and then this is Deep Bay, and then you also have Deep Bay. Is between those two things there. All right, so the Isle of Deep Bay with Deep Bay in there.
Bay Bay.
Deep Bay. All right. We have another lake. We have a couple like straits or something. What about your little icy hot island? The island inside the
I
icy hot island.
I think the island inside of the island has to be a volcano, right?
Oh, for sure. Okay, so that's definitely a
Okay.
volcano. This is volcano.
What's the?
Yeah,
oh,
Deep
shit.
Bay.
Virgin sacrifice
No,
volcano.
No, what's the?
There's so much bay on the right side of the island, and I don't
abbreviation
think
for
half
right?
of it was meant to be. What's up?
Dex something. What's the ophthalmology? The eye term for right. Starts with a D.
Because it's the right eye.
I do not remember.
Oh, it's just OD.
Yeah, it's OG.
No, that-
No, it's opthal whatever dextra.
Dextra.
That's
You can
boring.
name it Dextra something.
Dextrose, dexamethasone. We get. What are we?
There you
All right,
go.
Jesse, name an island.
It's filled with sugar. Oh my god! It's a volcano with sugar in it.
Sugar volcano.
Yeah.
It's magic. It's magic.
Diabetic
We need to also
hate it.
assign. We also need to assign ownership of the different aspects. Who's been naming the most islands?
Call dibs on the volcano, even though
what
that's not a
about-
thing.
All right, so your geography stuff.
Fuck. Okay.
So
All
it's
right.
a little on the nose, but what about the Great Drought?
Oh, for
Oh,
the
that's
deserty?
Yeah, go for it. Absolutely.
Sure.
Fuck yeah.
I want to call dibs on either technology or magic.
You're the tech boy. Let's be
I
real.
can't-
Yeah, I was gonna
culture.
say. I always figured you were tech. So we'll just do you
All right,
tech.
Tech it is.
Jesse, do you want people or magic?
Magic.
All right, I'll take people. So I have ownership of culture. So those things that we have ownership over Basically, once the rest of the map is kind of created or at least named, then all of our things will come into it, or they can even come into it now. So if geography wants to start talking about different parts that are the islands, we can do little descriptors on those. But basically, as far as this is a volcano. I'm gonna just vote that it's not a sugar volcano, but a regular volcano.
I agree with that.
Fine.
Well, fine.
Okay, I was gonna say if we override the ownership, we can totally do that with like a 3-1, but that's about the only way you can do it. So, but if it's 2-2, whoever has ownership gets to be the tiebreaker from now on.
Okay.
I
think that's a rule he just made up because I read the rules earlier today and that wasn't in there.
Oh yeah, I just made it up because there's only 4 of us. So
as the overseer of magic, I will say that the lava can be turned to sugar.
there you go.
Nice.
As the
rules, got it.
As the people, I'll say the people don't do that.
The people can get sacrificed in the sugar volcano for all I care.
Absolutely, 100%.
Throw 'em in.
They have to make an arduous trek across the ice lake to the sugar volcano.
I'm culture, and that is in fact a fact that people are in fact sacrificed into the volcano.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Great.
On Icy Hot Island. That's a cultural thing that they do, is they cross the ice lake to the volcano and throw people in as a sacrifice.
You know, I read through the PDF. I'm like, oh, this is so serious. Like, I really got to put on my improv skills. It's like,
Oh,
no,
no.
sugar volcano and fucking.
You realize what
Well, what
improv
if
is, right? It's get drunk and have fun.
What if they what,
Yep.
Jesse?
What if they sacrifice themselves as a way to try to bring magic back to their family?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's something that we had
Oh.
talked about, right? Was that
Mm-hmm.
there's like a lack of magic where there should be, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was something I think I vaguely
It's
said.
canon now.
Yeah.
Just
Okay, it's
Ride it.
canon, sure.
Yeah.
Magic has left this world for whatever reason.
cool.
And and people are trying to bring magic back to the world.
Left the world completely, or just left that island?
Good question.
Ooh. Well,
'Cause
fuck
you
that
are
island
magic.
If it doesn't have.
Yeah, it
So-
could just be the island itself. They're sacrificing to try to get magic back because the rest of the place does have magic, but for some reason they lost it. And
So
then
why
you
doesn't
have
everyone just
opportunities
move
for
to
like
the other islands.
That's
they
expensive.
could, but they want to bring it back to this island, and that's the whole reason they started this ritual, to try to find the one that will bring magic back after the correct sacrifice.
So we
So I
have
have
gods.
I have a question about this. At what point do we start coming up with like the end game stuff?
So things like that could actually tie into a destiny. So somebody's destiny could actually be like, I'm leaving Icy Hot Island. Maybe you were supposed to like be part of the ritual, and instead of going to the island and tossing yourself in, you leave the island to go try to find where you can bring magic back outside of the island because this ritual hasn't worked for hundreds of years. That could literally be a destiny point, and now you are exploring the other islands trying to find the magic to bring back to Icy Hot Island.
Got it. Okay.
So
'Cause
yeah.
I have an idea for a resolution thing, but so I should hold off on that until we're writing destiny points, right?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
what we're going to do is we're each going to write a destiny point for everybody else, and then each of us will choose one of the 3, and then I'll post that on the screen.
Okay.
So let's try to wrap up just the geography and stuff like that. But what we just did is exactly what you want to have, because after we finish like fleshing these out a tiny bit, we'll build the characters based on it. So that could be a character right there for Icy Hot Island, is someone who's doing this. Let's do a lake name here and an island name here and maybe some water names, and then we'll just call the map done, and we'll flesh the rest of it as we go with geographies, ownership, and things like that.
Okay.
Names. What?
Name generator. Your geography.
Oh fuck! That is my job now.
Get your name generator up.
Fucking.
Oh, I just saw
Google
a
place name
really-
generator.
I just saw a really good potential name for the Icy Hot Island situation, but we've already got that covered, so it's fine.
Yeah, we flesh out Icy Island. Let's pick another one and flesh it out a tiny bit. Isle of Bay. I am the arbiter of culture here. Every one of them has a giant luscious beard. That is a part of their growing up, their
women?
adolescence. They're not true men amongst men until they have a giant flowing beard.
Wait,
Including the women?
Yeah, including women?
Including
Yes.
the women.
They're not.
They're
Alright,
very
cool.
hirsute women.
Mhm.
Pulled that word out of the annals of my college
Yeah.
days.
So they're
Oh my
not.
God,
It's
all
not even
these-
men amongst men. They're not grown-ups in their culture. Period. Of whatever they feel like being until they have a luscious beard. So everyone on the Isle of Bay grows a luscious beard.
I feel like that circular lake next to Lake Nephro needs to be another medical term, and I can't think of anything that's like perfectly round.
Really, it's mostly like sphincters and orifices. Is all I can think of.
Oh my fucking god! Okay.
Yep.
Oh, what the?
What are you trying to think of?
The sphincter between the stomach and the intestine.
Oh fuck,
Which-
I don't remember right now.
Oh my god.
Second
What the hell's it?
Yeah, Google knows.
Pyloric
I-
sphincter.
I'm-
It's the pyloric
Yeah.
sphincter.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Pylori.
because
Wait,
you put a Dobhoff post pylorically if you want to feed the stomach and suction at the same time. So like
Yeah.
I'm writing
pylorus, like
And
perfect.
then what can the island be called to just mash up the whole anatomy thing?
Oh,
I am the right person to
it's
ask these
green.
questions.
We could call it like gall.
Bile Island.
Bile Island. It's a biland.
Bisland. Biland.
Okay.
Biland. All right, it's Biland. Biland Island.
Long Island.
All right,
hits.
two
Fuck.
more little,
Do you
two
mean
more
the
little
Long
guys.
Island?
Yeah, the Long Biland. Yeah, Mr. Bayless will allow
I timed that for when you
you.
took that.
You are not fully grown on the Isle of Bay until you have a beard, man or woman.
I love it so much.
So this is like vaguely fantasy. So they're all dwarves, right?
Yeah, so they're dwarves. Yeah, they're dwarves.
Okay.
All the people on the
dwarves.
island of Bay are dwarves. Yep.
Cool. Because all dwarven women have beards.
Yeah, as they should. Is it a combination of Bile and Island, or everyone in the island is bi? A little bit of both. Little column A, little column B. I need a long Biland iced tea.
God.
I mean, that's literally right. Yeah.
Two more islands. Either geography, pick one, or people that made those islands.
What if the tiny island up north has some sort of
Oh,
situation
I'm
where...
changing your thing, and I don't mean to.
Oh, you're fine.
Sorry.
So it has something going on magically where, wow, okay. As the words are coming out, I'm realizing that I'm just kind of repeating rhyme, but like it's just always nighttime there. Like it's just
Wow.
even if it's just the fact that it's so far north that it doesn't have to be magically, but like just maybe I don't. But that doesn't make any sense because then it would be dark everywhere up there.
There could
Is
just
this
literally
like a
be
Mercator
always.
projection of the world. Like, is this a Mercator projection of the entire planet? Is that what we're looking
Well,
at?
if
I was
it's
kind of
not-
imagining this as like a region, not
Yeah, I think it's just a
necessarily the entire
region.
planet.
But there could be storm clouds over it perpetually for miles around, so that literally no sun really penetrates. It's just a perpetual dark gray, like night-ish, like all the
But it's like-
time.
And always thunder and lightning.
Or magical darkness. You're magic.
But like-
It could literally
but
be
like
a darkness.
Purple lightning.
Okay.
Purple light.
So
Hell
what
yeah.
island? Name the island name.
Purple Lightning Island.
That sounds oof.
Wow.
Well, what's a cool name for that?
I mean, if I were gonna name it and I lived on
Amethyst.
some other island, I'd be like No Man's Land. You don't go there.
No, we might get copyright stricken for that.
What?
Yeah, it is Lake Island.
Whoops. The island is. Whoops.
It's gonna be
The island
called
is-
Blesk. BLESK, which is Czech for lightning.
Hey.
Cool.
Oh, I came
Literally
across
the
that when I
first
was
language
trying
that came
to.
up as on Google Translate, and I liked it.
I came across that word when I was trying to name the dragon.
Ah, yeah.
Blixt.
Blixt. Yeah.
list. Me and 3 beers.
Proud of you.
Mhm.
I'm already done with my long violent
Yeah,
dice
do you want to
day.
get more drinks?
This is
here's
the hard part
thing,
that
no,
takes
you
up a bunch
finish
of
your
times.
Long Island iced tea. Your Long Island iced tea will just have more alcohol.
So
Yeah.
what is the name of this? Are you gonna put the name on there?
What?
The
Yeah, I
island
could
with
do that.
the nighttime.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm just gonna put a little consistency on some of these island names.
17 fonts, please.
Hey, I
Alright,
couldn't find which. I went through so many of them, and I couldn't find which fonts you all used. So
No worries. Oh,
if you just
it's
tell me which
Candle.
one it is, I'll change.
It's
all
Candle.
of them.
It's Candle. I'll change it. I got it.
Candle.
And
I don't
then
even- oh, Candle.
last big island here, geography. Slap a name down real quick and we'll move on. We'll start making characters, and then we can also name more stuff and do more things like as we go. So if you cross like a strait or something, you can call it the Strait of whatever.
Cool.
The Strait of Jables.
Can we call it the gay
That's
of something? Though?
really homophobic. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
You can't just call things straight.
Yeah, you can't just call me like straight. It's just not okay.
I didn't. I said that water was the Strait Jables, which anyway.
So we need to call a straight a gay. That's
Okay. This
What
is
the fuck are we gonna name Poop Island? Like
Poop Island. I don't care. Call it whatever you want. Call it Poop Island. Your geography.
I mean,
pick
honestly,
something.
call it Poop Island.
Do it.
Diff Island. Diff Island.
What is C. diff even short for?
Clostridium difficile.
Difficile. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just Poop Island now. The gay of Jables.
Yeah.
Between Epke
Well,
and
no.
Poop Island.
Well,
Oh,
if
no,
it's
between
it should
Poop
be
Island and
between
Deep Bay.
Poop Island and Deep Bay.
Jables going deep on that deep bay.
Yep.
And going straight
This
to
is-
Poop Island, apparently.
No, you're doing gay to Poop Island, because. All right. There we go. The gay of Jables. In this world, gay straights are called gay. So we're set. All right. So we have Byland, the Great Drought, Blesk, Poop Island, Epke, Icy Hot Island. We have Sugar Volcano. It is just a volcano called Sugar Volcano. Sugar
He hates us
Volcano.
already.
I don't hate you. We have Poop Island. Come on. Polyagonal line. Yeah, we'll do black.
Polyagonal?
Yeah.
Sounds like that Polly is in agony.
It's polygonal.
Oh, I see. I see what you did there.
Polyagonal. Boom. All right.
Polygonal.
Polyagonal.
You're trying to
All
make
right.
me mad now.
We'll throw that
Who
back to the
wouldn't?
map layer. Okay, so
I can't.
we can expand on some places as we build characters based on those places, but we're gonna start making characters real quick. We'll try to have the characters done and actually started by 7, because 9, 10, 11, you said 12 is your hard cutoff, right?
12:30.
Huh. You're talking
Okay,
in
so-
PST and I got lost for a second. All right,
Well,
got
a
it.
combination of PST and EST.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have 2.5 hours to play once we have the characters built. So start.
Okay.
Does anyone wanna? You can claim your island if you want to do the icy hot island situation. You can pick something from the Isle of Bay. If there's something else that you want to like, if you want to start creating people on Byland or something like that, or we can talk a little bit more about like, so what's on Byland, or what's on Poop Island. We know it's in Blesk. It's Perpetual Night. I'm gonna try to stay away from building a character from there because it's very on brand.
Really, I really want Byland Island to be some sort of like weird organ transplant system to Icy Hot in terms of the sacrifices.
So one of the
Oh.
things that I feel needs to be pointed out is that our characters don't need to know one another. The PDF recommends that we each have an indirect relation to one another.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
But our characters don't need to know each other's names, faces, anything.
Yep.
We could be from different islands. We don't necessarily need to have ever met in our lives.
Yep. Last time we played, no one
can't entwine.
Yeah, no one had known each other, no one interacted with each other. It was 5 different destinies. But with the indirect thing, so if there's like a war going on, that's a good indirect thing. Or if there's this organ trade where people from Byland are actually getting organs from these the volcano sacrifices. Maybe there's someone actually at the top of the volcano who is... Listen, Steph just brought up the organ donation thing. Maybe they're sending so many people there that they're supposed to like chuck themselves in, but when they get to the top, there's somebody like harvesting the organs and chucking the bodies in, and maybe that's why magic's not working. But an organ trade between the two could be an indirect thing. So if you're from Byland and you're at one end of the organ trade, and you're on Icy Hot Island from the other, that could be an indirect thing.
I am the organ transplant coordinator on Byland Island.
Okay, so as the technology owner, I just want to point out that now we have at least modern medicine for transplant technology.
Are we actually transplanting it? Now, a question for magic and culture and stuff. Are we actually transplanting the organs, or are we just harvesting the organs to use for something else? Because we're basically choosing, like he just said, what level of technology our world is. We could just be using Icy Hot Island people parts for like magical rituals and things like that. Yeah, and maybe that's where their magic really is.
Jesse, you're magic. How do you feel about that?
I am magic. I was thinking that
I am magic.
That Scorpio.
Because culturally, I don't think there'd be enough people sacrificing themselves to make like a booming transplant trade. But it could be that people from Icy Hot Island do have something like secret magic they don't know about that is used in rituals on Byland.
So I actually kind of like this is going into like
dumb idea. Sorry, dumb idea. What if all magic is actually based on organ sacrifice and the people on Icy Hot Island don't realize that?
Wait, so
like
what?
They're just selling their organs thinking they're worthless, burning the bodies thinking that's going to bring magic back. But on every other island they actually just sacrifice specific organs to get specific magic.
Well, magic ownership. What are your thoughts?
They're harvesting them because people are buying them. So fuck it, I'll sell it.
Yeah, was magic?
So are you like implying that magic exists everywhere except Icy Hot Island?
I feel like we already established that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. I mean, that goes into the idea of the harvesting of organs is the reason that the sacrifices aren't working anymore.
Right.
So yeah, I like it.
But so that's a secret on Icy Hot Island then. Like culturally then, like the people that rule Icy Hot Island don't let people leave, don't let people come in, and then basically like tell their own little island people like we have to continuously sacrifice our people to this volcano. You go on a quest to the volcano, but when you get there, there's some guy that cuts out your organs and sells them to other places. Because maybe the magic from the organs on Icy Hot Island is stronger than other ones. So there's basically like the people that know what's going on Icy Hot Island know what's going on, but everyone else is just like, you know, like we just listen to what our elders tell us and stuff like that.
Well, and it could be that like a different major organ could represent the magic from a different school of magic, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Boom.
Do we have 8 major organs?
I mean, you got the
At
heart,
least.
you got the lungs, you got the liver, you got the kidneys, you got the
brainium.
Brain's a bit important.
Got the genitals.
Stomach. The gonads.
Stomach. Yeah, gonads.
That's 8.
That's
okay,
8.
that's
Damn.
8.
Yeah.
And it could be like, what if
Sex magic.
the people of we're saying We're saying that the people of oh no, Ian.
It's the most evil magic.
I mean, I need you to go
Dude,
harder on
real.
that idea.
But here,
Oh yeah.
here's the thing:
Go
is
for
if the entire world is just organs are magic, we're literally creating basically this like mass murder world, which I'm
Wait,
fine
yes.
with.
Wait,
Hang on.
also, Ryan,
Which
we
one is
can-
necromancy?
But,
Wait, which
but
one is
also,
necromancy?
Ryan, we cannot just gloss over the fact that Steph said go harder on when Ian said that the gonads are for enchantment magic.
He
There you go.
invited a married couple on stream. Okay, this is what you get.
Listen,
Um,
it is what it is. I personally think that. What are your thoughts on magic not working in the Great Drought?
so
So wait, two islands for magic don't work?
initially, when I was like, oh, I have an idea for in-game, that idea has it involved the Great Drought, but it also has been it's moot now because of the organ situation, which is way better. My idea was gonna be like, you know, the Great Drought is like an abandoned area and nobody's there because it's not inhabitable anymore. But that's actually where the answer to the magic drought is. But the answer is now organs, which is honestly
Gotcha.
way better than that.
Okay.
So
I also think we should have an island that's like, fuck no, fuck magic. We're not killing each other for this.
Is that
Ooh.
Epke?
You want to go Epke for that?
I feel like Epke is the island of law.
Okay,
Like just
Okay.
the fact that it's perfectly round.
Epke is gold.
Mhm.
All right, you shouldn't be killing people for your organs. You should
Right.
be perfectly round. Like,
and what if Blesk is like with this like perpetual purple lightning is like the mecca of magic.
Yeah.
I fucking dig
That's
it.
like
yeah.
So they're fucked up there. They're literally like
Yeah. Like
murder
that's-
all day. Like
Yeah.
just organ harvest after organ harvest. There's so much magic swirling around. What if they
It's the
even
people
bring
who-
in
it's
like
the people who have way too much power that
yeah.
are willing to literally just like sacrifice everyone to get more power.
Okay, well then, so the island is pretty
Yeah.
small. They need more people. What if they're constantly invading Poop Island to get people to sacrifice?
Or luring people to Blesk and then
A
killing
little bit of both.
it.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
So let's say they're super powerful, quasi-warmongering, basically like fucking necromancers on... You know where I'm building my fucking character from. So,
So
Yeah.
basically Blesk
Of course
is the
you are.
land of the billionaires, right?
Yeah.
basically...
Oh no! Why would you say that after Ryan was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fucking build my character"? That's rude.
Yeah.
Ryan's
doesn't
character
mean
is
that-
now a
Power-
billionaire.
Powerful killing people to be more powerful.
Ryan
Let's
is
go.
playing necromantic Jeff Bezos.
Oh
Yep.
my god, no! You can't.
So
bring
basically just real life Jeff
shit.
Bezos.
Yep.
Have you heard Ryan go on one of his rants like early in the morning?
No.
About like fucking how
No,
fucked the
I
world
can't
is?
focus
Oh.
on work if I have a stream up. It's so
No,
frustrating.
no. The first stream I watched of Ryan's was him ranting.
Was that how Reagan ruined
How
America? or something?
Fuck yeah!
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean-
I
Alright.
was there for that.
I mean, I missed the rant, but I
Oh.
agree.
Oh, so good.
I mean,
So I
hey,
have a
this-
character
this-
idea too. I kind of want to be a conquistador from Epke, who's trying to like dominate people with the strength of arms and not magic, and just push this anti-magic sentiment on the other islands. I'm imagining
Okay.
very conquistador helmet too.
Okay, that's totally fine. And then we'll come up with destinies based on that. So if that's your character, you're basically anti-magic conquistador, like lawful paladin that's like magic bad. Like, all right.
Hell yeah, that's
Um,
not who I thought I'd be.
I'm definitely gonna go hard as a Blesk necromancer, trying to find
Can you go
the
harder on that?
yeah.
Go
I'm gonna
harder.
go not only hard but deep on the necromancer to try to find the best of the best organs, so that because I'm near the top of the food chain on Blesk, and I really need that little bit extra. So I'm actually going to like go out into the world and try to figure out which place has the best organs and try to find like more powerful magic.
So you're on fucking Ryan Street.
I
You didn't
know,
think
but
this would
this
get
guy-
dark? No, if I'm the organ transplant coordinator, then you and me have a very intimate relationship so you can get the best organs.
Oh, baby.
Well,
I was-
so I might not know you, but I might know that there is some type of person on Byland who, or had heard rumors that the Byland organs, because they get them from Icy Hot Island, which is supposed to be like primo magic organs, I might want to head towards
Grade
Byland
A.
to try to find, the grade A organs,
Okay.
Because your coordination isn't sticking them in other people. It's literally to facilitate their, like, arrival from the island to the magic users of Byland, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm trying to break into that Byland organ trade and get that good sweet stuff for Blesk.
Holy shit.
It's so good.
Jesse, who the hell are you?
So good.
Well, I have a couple options. So either I am like the very like kind of sneaky stealing the organs and or just like the person who's like taking the organs on Icy Hot Island and then working directly with Steph's character to get them to Byland. Or I could be the like super gonad eating charismatic enchanting fuck on Poop Island that is like as the words are coming out, that's definitely what I'm gonna end up doing.
So,
Yeah, no, we know this.
so
The
four
gonad
secondary
eating.
characters.
So
All right.
yeah,
All right.
it's
Yeah.
but the one that's like
Well, so the person you're playing is a major character.
Right,
Like,
but you
yeah,
can have
like-
secondary characters.
Yeah, secondary characters
Yeah.
exist, but you
So
Okay.
have
I
a
like-
main character.
I like the idea of being someone on Poop Island that is then basically like wrangling and ferrying people to go on vacation on Blesk. You know, just go on a nice little pleasant vacation to the Island of Thunder and Lightning and just see what happens and then never return.
Well, the people on Blesk are at war with the people on Poop Island, culturally. They're basically like the Vikings going into Europe, like killing people and taking their organs and stuff like that to keep building power on Blesk. The people on Blesk are super war hungry, super power hungry, and the whole reason for like the storm at this point is basically they've harvested so many organs and done so much like killing to use magic that it's created this like storm above them basically. So Blesk are like super like that's what the arrows represent is war with
Okay,
Poop
then-
Island.
Arrows
Okay,
mean war.
I missed. I
What
missed
about
that.
going to Deep Bay? What about Deep
I
Bay
missed-
for your vacay?
Sure. I also had an idea of playing somebody who was low key having like an underground operation of people being able to use organs to have like low key magical abilities on Epke.
Oh, okay.
Like anti-magic
Ooh.
area of like doing a major underground operation that it would ultimately try to like magically overthrow the anti-magic situation.
Oh my god, you're gonna fucking revolutionize the
Viva la
lawful
revolution,
good
all right.
paladins?
Okay, so I feel
Holy
like
shit.
I feel like we need a name for the actual organization that's trying to remove magic from this world.
That's you,
Remove
Conquistador.
No, I know that's me. I feel like we need a name for this organization.
No, that's a culture boy.
yeah, Culture Boy. We need a name for this.
Yeah.
Not just me. There's magic involved in this too.
Yeah, Jesse.
I'm literally on Google Translate for anti-magic and just
Nice.
seeing what sounds the best.
Oh, okay.
It's
So,
gotta have the word church.
oh
in it.
yes. So Skulls had some good points. One, people could actually sell their organs for money.
Yeah.
And that could be a
Right.
way that people exist. People without power, basically. I got a kidney I can give you. I got part of my liver. I got one lung. So you got a lot of people without power that are a lot of fucked up because they sold an eye, they sold their gonads, whatever. And yes,
They're
it very,
non-vital
very much
organs.
implies cannibalism because I can imagine maybe the dwarves are cannibals.
Oh no, the
Oh.
bays?
The Isle of
just-
Bay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about the Church of Tisahir, which is
here.
Malagasy for anti-magic?
What in the fuck is that language?
I don't know. I'm just on Google Translate. This is what I do in L2's Create Worlds, by the way. I just name stuff
Yep.
by throwing out like
That's
Yep,
what I do.
same. Oh, yeah.
Translated names. That's all I
It is the
do.
national language of Madagascar.
So
Cool.
part of character creation is having a goal in mind, right?
No,
Yeah,
so
No,
you...
it's
the
not.
other
No, you
players
create a character-
destinies for you.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, so right now what I have for me is I'm from Blesk, and I'm trying to find the best organs to take over power in Blesk. That's my character. For Steph, I have the organ transplant coordinator of Byland. For organs from Icy Hot Island.
Who rhymes? Is that
For
too
Ian,
much?
no, that's great. Anti-magic
Alright.
conquistador for Ian. Warring with all magic. And then Jesse, I have magic. Viva la revolucion is what I put for you so far.
Yes.
But are you also the gonad eating enchanter?
No, that was
Oh.
two separate. That may be a secondary character.
All right.
Oh,
So,
great.
what is the name of your revolutionary group? And what is the name of the church that Ian's from? And do you have an organizational name from the Icy Hot Island stuff? And I'm gonna go
Organs
super
for
generic
you.
and be the Dark Lords of Blesk. I am one of the Dark Lords, but I want to be the Dark Lord.
Yeah.
No, wait, nope,
So
switching
you're
it up.
playing they.
Wait.
I am the
Faye.
Edge Lords of Blesk,
Oh my god.
and I want to be the Edge Lord. Yeah.
God.
You need to add more X's on either side of your name.
Oh yeah, Edge Lords of Blesk XX
69.
XX XX Edge Lords of Blesk XX.
Oh
The
my
more
God.
X's you have, the higher you are.
Yeah, I only have one right now. I'm
Is
trying to
that
get to
why
9.
AK is so good. Is that
I'm
why
trying to get
AK
to
is so
9.
good? Yes.
I'm trying to get to 9 X's on each side. No, so then I have I want to say I have 5 X's, and I'm trying to get up to I'm trying to get up to 9.
I kind of want to just say that the name for the anti-magic movement is just the Inquisition. There's nothing fancy.
Okay.
It's just the Inquisition.
Okay.
All right.
Is... Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right there.
Piggybacking off of that, I could just be the Revolution.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
That's fine.
I like easy to remember names.
I want my organ transplant company to be Magic for Organs LLC.
Okay.
God.
No
Wait,
one's gonna
magic
watch
for
the Gilded
organs
Troll
or
ever
organs
again.
for magic?
Yes.
Organs for magic, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Edge
did just-
Lords of Blesk. All right.
Can we do GmbH instead of LLC?
GmbH.
It's the German term for essentially the same thing as an LLC.
No, it's gonna be an S corp now, just because you said that.
Cool.
So what is the actual thing?
I'm trying
What's
to
the name?
think. No, easy to remember. Organs for Magic LLC.
Jesus.
No one's gonna ever watch the
Organs-
Gilded Troll after this.
Organs for
are-
Magic LLC. As a transplant recipient, I'm totally fine with this. Just so you know. So
I
anyone that
wasn't
gets
sure how
butthurt.
transparent you were about.
Oh yeah,
like,
no, I got my
this
wife's kidney in
okay.
me. Thanks,
You
Kaylee.
can never leave her.
I mean, it would be
Ever.
terrible if I did. Yeah. I tell her it's her
Bless-
her
bless you,
anchor
Kay.
kidney. Yeah. She's not watching.
Bless you,
She's
Kay.
not watching. You think she's watching this? Come on.
I'd appreciate you anyway.
I was
Kay.
gonna say she's asleep, but then I realized it's 7
It's like
o'clock.
7 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's definitely not watching. All right, so we have the Edge Lords of Blesk, the Revolution. We have Organs for Magic LLC, and we have the Inquisition. Do we want character names, or are you going to stick with your regular names?
My name is Maria de Santa Cruz Rosalina Agnelia Rodriguez Cuellar.
Executive decision, fuck you, no.
Maria.
Culturally, yeah. Veto. We do have veto power across the board. If you want that to be your name, first of all, text that to me so that I can copy paste it. And then second, pick a shorter name. La 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 Lou. Lilu. Corbin Dallas. Like
Just
Multipass.
Just for ease and way to remember things, can our characters just like represent the like factions that we belong to, or
sure,
do
yeah,
we need to
absolutely.
have, like,
Well, no, so
a
you are no,
singular
so
individual
so
character?
you need to be a major player in those factions. Like you have to have a
Right.
destiny. You're not. It's not the faction's destiny. It's your destiny as your character. So you can be a major character within that faction, kind of representing the faction.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you're the leader of the revolution. I'm one of the top 9 edgelords of Blask. Like she is literally like the head of the what was it? Organs for Magic LLC. Yeah, and Ian's character is like the lead conquistador of the Inquisition.
Okay.
I changed my Zoom name accordingly so you know who I am, but I'm Byland Lilu now because he brought a 5th element. I want to be
Byland Lilu.
There's an S in
Okay.
Byland.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Byland.
Shit, fuck.
No, you're just the land of all the bi people. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, goals. You know?
Get right.
Spell. How did you spell Lilu? Lelo or
Uh,
Lelo?
2 E's.
2 E's, 2 O's.
I mean, there's got to be 2 O's, otherwise it's O.
Is that how I spell the
Yeah.
5th element? Or
I think
no?
it's Leeloo, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 2 E's, 2 O's.
Okay, so you're Byland Lilu, and I'll add that to the thing once we figure out our destinies. Anybody else?
I kind of hate it, but I'm just gonna be Angera.
Spell that for me.
Angera.
ENJOLRAS.
Change your Zoom name so I know.
ENJOL what?
RAS.
I'll add it to the thing. ENJOLRAS. Angela. It almost sounds like Longera.
Harder?
I'm literally
name of,
searching.
It's the name of the character who is the leader of the revolution in Les Mis.
Ah.
I've never fucking watched anything.
No, me neither.
Les Mis,
I hate.
and
I'm not a fan of
disappointed myself.
musicals.
You love musicals. Shut up.
I hate them. If it's not on the stage, I don't want to watch it, and I don't go to the theater.
My first exposure to musicals was West Side Story, which I feel like was a pretty
Ugh.
good one to.
West Side Story is one of the 2 best musicals in the entire world.
Yeah.
I
My grandmother was a big
liked
fan.
the only one I watched, and I was younger and
Yeah.
whatever was what's the
Sweeney Todd.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh. Did you see the Johnny Depp Helena Bonham Carter Sweeney Todd?
Yeah, that's the only one I
Yeah.
like.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
that one's
Yeah.
fantastic. Don't make a face.
Yeah, don't make faces.
That one's great. It's good.
Okay.
It's good. It's good. That's Tim Burton, right?
I think.
I mean, it's
well,
Helena Bonham
it's-
Carter, so probably.
It's Helena Bonham
Yeah.
Carter. Yeah. Ian, what's your
And
name?
Johnny Depp.
Maria.
Maria.
Are
I
you
got-
female or male?
I'm female. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going all in on the Spanish though.
All right. Cool.
I expected
Maria what?
Just Maria.
Just Maria?
I mean, you want the whole guy?
You
Maria
really
de
want
la
the
Santa
full
Cruz
fucking name
Rosalina
again?
Agnelia
No, it's
Rodriguez
fine. I got it. You're
Cuellar.
good. You're good.
All right. So something that Ian or people don't know about Ian because he never gets to be a player is he will pick the longest name fucking possible with as many titles
You
as
made that
humanly
up.
possible.
That's a
No,
thing you
it's
made
not.
up.
What's fucking Aragos' name? Say it.
There goes Stammeraster.
No, he's got
That's
like,
his whole fucking
no,
name.
you're lying.
Sorry,
He's got, like,
Lieutenant Colonel Aragos Stammeraster.
Okay, that's pretty.
That's
long.
his whole fucking
All right,
name.
well, it's pretty long. All right.
All right. I
It's
searched.
2 names in a rank.
Yeah, there you go. That's not that bad. It's not Maria de la Cruz, like Antonio Banderas, whatever you kept going with.
Oh, please,
Wow.
Antonio
Wow.
Banderas.
It's de la Santa Cruz.
Oh, please.
I'm gonna go with Tresner because I searched evil names and it's right near the top of that. So my name is
So Trent
Tresner,
Reznor. Got it.
which is obviously a Trent Reznor thing. Clearly, yeah. So, all right. So, what we need to do now for all of us is through Discord, based on what we know about your character. So, to recap again, I'm from Blesk. My name is Tresner. I am the number 5 edgelord of Blesk right now. Blesk is at war with everyone trying to harvest more organs. I'm leaving my island. Well, so that's who I am. And I'm from Blesk, and I want to become the number 9 sorcerer, which is actually better than number 1 because it goes backwards. Because it's more X's is better. And I want to take power in Blesk. That's my character. Jesse is Inhoras. I spelled it Angela.
It's French pronunciation.
Angela.
You've got that Spanish in his head, Ian.
Say lingerie really sexily and kind of slurry.
Yeah. Angela. I did it phonetically.
Yeah.
So you are the leader of the Magic Revolution on Epke, right?
Yeah.
So you're so he's leaving Epke, and you're staying on Epke doing opposite things.
Yeah, and I'm very underground operation situation.
Gotcha. Okay. Steph, you are Bylan Lilu. And you are the head of the organs for Magic LLC, which takes organs from Icy Hot Island, which, it's funny, we don't have anyone from Icy Hot Island. We came up with the perfect destiny and all this stuff for Icy Hot Island. No one made a character for Icy Hot Island. So it's just these schmucks throwing themselves in volcanoes, getting their organs harvested. And then Ian, you were the anti-magic conquistador, warring with all magic, the head of the Inquisition, Maria, etc., etc., etc.
Said that really sexily, thank you.
It's
okay.
Conquistadora.
Oh, Conquistadora. There you go. All right, Maria, etc., etc., etc. So each of us needs to come up with a destiny for the other 3 people.
Okay.
And then we'll pick one. You'll send it to me after you get your 3, and I'll put it on the screen for everybody. And let me add your names in too.
So we're creating a potential destiny for all of the other characters.
No, not potential. The destiny, like the culmination of their journey for each other person.
Right, but then that person
So like
chooses
mine,
one of the 3 they're given.
Right.
I see.
So I can pick really tragic ones.
Or
And
really
if-
triumphant ones.
And if that player really wants a tragic one, like they might pick it.
Yeah.
So I can get really dark if I want.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh
cool.
yeah.
So when you say send to you, Discord, Roll20.
Yeah, just Discord. Yeah. Yeah, Discord. Everybody just Discord your 3 destinies to other people, and then we'll
conversation with you.
You don't talk to Ryan, rude.
I mean, I don't talk to anyone outside of a 3-person conversation.
I talk to Ryan all the time. We bitch about people.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, all the time.
Yeah. He petty like me. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful.
Oh god, this is tough. All right.
Did we
Oh,
decide?
God.
Did we
Don't
decide
worry.
anything about which organs or which magics other than gonads or enchantment?
No, magic
Someone
can
in
kind of pick
chat
that if
said
you want.
liver was necromancy.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
dude.
So you said we're sending all of these destinies
So-
to you, right?
No, what you're first gonna do, everyone is gonna send one destiny to the other people. So I'll send one to Jesse, I'll send one to Steph, I'll send one to Ian. So we should all receive 3. And then
Oh,
when
fuck,
you
all
guys,
Okay.
and then when you guys have chosen your one destiny, send it to me and say, "This is my chosen destiny," and then I'll
Got it.
throw that
Got it.
into the thing.
All right.
I
misunderstood.
that.
So
I
I'll
think we
get
all
more messages.
misunderstood.
Yeah, I
So I
apologize
blame
for not
Ryan.
being more clear.
Yeah, you should. God damn it, Ryan.
Destiny 4. Mm-hmm.
Man, this is hard. Like deciding on entire character arcs for other people is.
Oh, I'm going as dramatic as humanly possible.
I mean,
for everybody.
Same.
I'm going kind of. I mean. Oh, it's Tresnor. Treznor. Listen to more 9 Inch Nails.
Oh, I had an S instead of a C. Okay.
Come on, it's Trent Reznor.
Wait, Treznor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fixed it. Oh god, I gotta think of one for Ian. Fuck.
I don't even know if that's possible, but you know what? Whatever. Oh God.
Oh, I need
When's the
Jesse
last time
now.
I talked to Jesse alone?
Yeah, we only use our
I don't
three-person
know.
combo.
Yeah.
My one with Jesse is pretty recent. Okay.
Which we all
I got
people.
September 19th.
Love
Oh, that was less than a month away ago. You know.
Yeah.
A way ago.
Oh, listen. We're just-
All right, I need one for Jesse, and I'm good.
I need one for. I've done one, so that's fun.
And Jesse, remind me of what your character wants, or what are they doing again?
I am running an underground operation to try to overthrow the people who are trying to of Ian's people. Like I'm trying to bring magic to Epke.
What's the word for a thing that you? Oh God! Unexpectedly, Jesus.
Ooh, Ryan, I like that one. That's good. Oh, that's good. Okay. I just want a dark ending all the time. I just want all my characters to die and, you know, be sad.
Oh, fudge.
So quiet.
You guys are coming. You guys are. Let's switch this up. Can you guys hear this music?
I
Okay,
can't
did you just ask if we can see the music?
Yeah.
I said hear the music.
You said C.
I heard C.
You said C.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go to dark. Can you guys see music? Cause I can.
I have synesthesia, so yeah, I can.
I can see purple.
It's the only way that I
Or,
can see
no,
red.
I can hear purple. Sorry. I can hear purple. I can feel purple.
The only way I can see red is when I see red music.
Fucking Christ.
Can you imagine being colorblind and synesthesia?
Ooh. Ooh.
Do you want to be Bylan Lilu? Is the whole the whole thing? All right.
I mean, I feel like Lilu's goal for themselves is like get rich or die trying. So gotta make bank on those organs, you know.
Okay. I'm waiting for one destiny from Stefferson, and then we can all pick the
No,
ones
I
we
gave you
want.
one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, then it must be so. Oh, so I have to look at. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Well, I'm trying to pick one. Ian, I can hear you burping from the bathroom. It's gross.
You're welcome.
I might shorten these up just a tiny bit to make sure it fits the little thing, but
I've made my choices locked in.
okay. Send me your locked in destiny, and I'll add it to the board.
Okay. Am I allowed to say who sent it to me? That doesn't reveal
Oh,
anything,
No,
right?
but I have seen both Steph's and Ian's reactions to mine, and I love it.
Okay. Ian, calm down. Goes in destiny. I keep typing density.
We literally have Poop Island on the screen right now for everybody. That's the one that gets me the most.
You didn't have to
It's not
make
icy
that.
hot.
I mean,
Poop
poop is
Island?
definitely worse.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're nurses, for Christ's sake. Poop is always worse.
Okay.
Poop is worse than what?
Then icy hot.
Do you prefer poop or blood?
I mean, I don't really often clean up. I mean, last night I cleaned up a ton of blood, but it's always less than the amount of poop.
Okay.
Unless you're dying, there's usually more poop than blood. I mean,
Did I
I
ever
would
tell you I had
rather
a
deal with
carry
blood
moment?
than poop, I guess.
Did I ever tell you I had a carry moment while I was working? I hung a fresh transplant bag and I stepped on the IV tubing that was spiked into the bag, and the blood from the bag poured all over me.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. I wore OR scrubs for the rest of the day.
I'm having a hard time choosing which destiny that I've been given.
Okay, I'm gonna have to shorten this up a little.
Two
Is
of
it mine?
are-
You have to shorten
Two
up
of
mine.
mine are essentially the same.
Super long. It
It's
needs to be like a line.
So on top of Destinies, there's fate cards. That's gonna be good. Ryan, where'd you get that fucking Let's Start a Cult behind you? Because I need one for my office.
Oh, Kayla got it. I'll have to ask her.
Fuck. All right, I'll hit her up. Some good shit. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Scale 1 to 10, how tipsy are you?
So I did that thing where you're at a party and very drunk and you look in the mirror and you're like, who the fuck is this person
Who
I'm
the fuck
looking
is
at?
that?
So at least a 7.
Yeah, I'm there
Oh
too.
no.
Is that not a thing that people do?
Oh yeah, I do it all the time. I do it when I'm not drunk. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I have an existential crisis and then I cry in front of the mirror.
I had a
One tier.
full on like I had that, which this breakdown has happened a few more times than I care to admit since quarantine started, but I had that breakdown where you realize that money, the primary thing that fuels all of the problems of the world, is just completely arbitrary and made up. You know, I had that breakdown this weekend, which was really fun.
No. Oh no.
Isn't this weekend when you were hanging out with like literally everyone?
No, wait, what's that this
No,
past
this
week?
weekend was just yesterday.
Yesterday.
Fuck, what is today?
All my problems
Today's
seem so
Monday.
far away.
Was Comic-Con this past weekend or the weekend before?
The weekend
The
before.
Oh
weekend
my
before.
god.
Yeah.
Guys, you still have like
What is-
2 hours of playtime. Get your
What
shit
is
together.
time?
Ryan, I don't need your shit, alright?
Don't need your shit.
Life sucks and this is why I drink, okay?
I like this.
Really
It feels like speed running world building, which I kind of like. It's just like
Well,
off the
so
cuff, like
again, a very similar game that's literally just for world building is called Microscope, and you literally build the entire history and everything of your world using this game that they created. So you literally start from scratch, decide what you don't want in it, and then use similar turn-based things to literally just build a world. I know people that use Microscope to build the settings and then play in those worlds as their campaign worlds. So that's another fun one.
That is
Okay,
really
let
cool.
me. All right, I got one from. Ooh, all right.
Reading the PDF, I was shitting myself because it's like, this is improv, but
Reading the PDF, I was just like, I need to be a little bit drunk for this.
I can't fucking improv.
I need
like,
to be
I
drunk
don't-
enough not to be self-aware.
I can't think on my feet. I can't make up ideas. And now we have Poop Island, and now I know the type of game we're running.
yep.
And Lake Nephro and Lake Pyloris.
I can't help it if my whole life is
You're
medicine.
Bylin Lilu.
Multi-pass.
I love that Steph just has no response to that. It's just that's where we are. That's
God, my current job is even more medically enhanced. So I use all the big words all the time, and it's just like, I can't
Aren't you
handle
supposed to
this.
dumb shit down to a 6th grade level?
For most cases, yeah. Yeah. Yikes. Thank God no one at my work knows that I stream.
You good, Ryan?
Yeah, I just have to
Breaker.
put the last one in and we're good.
I'm
Oh,
just
God.
vamping.
They're just on top of each other on stream.
That's what
Oh,
someone said.
mine. I have to. Yeah.
Are they on the gay of... What do we name that one?
The what? The gay of Jables?
Yeah. Are they all on top of each other on the gay of Jables?
Yeah,
No,
right
like,
next to
look at the
Poop
stream.
Island.
Like all the
Yeah.
woof.
You're woof.
Destiny for Maria, etc. Fuck. Jeez.
All right.
Anything I say on this stream can be quoted for our stream. Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can steal.
All right, cool. Samus, how you doing?
None of the destinies that I suggested were used.
You're okay? You're so tired.
It was a very
That's
hard
okay.
choice.
None of mine probably were either. Let me check. Gotta make it big. There we go.
I mean, I used the phrase "murdered to death" in one of you. So, I mean, if that tells you anything about the general quality that I wrote,
Okay, one of them is a destiny.
one of the ones you used.
But I don't know if
Ones you
mine
wrote.
was a repeat either, you know what I mean?
Which one?
I'm not telling you.
Okay. So right now, the destinies that are written for Tresner, I had to shorten them a little bit. The destiny for Tresner is Tresner obtains too much power, implodes the eternal lightning, which is the darkness around Blesk, ending all magic forever.
Oh God!
Is that the gist? No, the destiny for Enjolras,
Gora.
Anjara.
is that you overthrow the anti-magic church on Epki. The destiny for Bylan Lilu is Icy Hot Island finds out about Bylan Lilu, executes her in the volcano, bringing back magic to Icy Hot Island until Tresner ends it all. And then for Maria, etc., your family is dying and you must use magic to save them.
I like that for the anti-magic church leader.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so now we can start play. So I guess I guess I can start. Let's get a different. Oh, Dark and Stormy for Blesk, which is Perpetual Storm. Again, I don't know if you can see this music I'm playing, but. So
You're not doing it in Roll20, are you?
I am.
But you are actually doing it in Roll20,
Yeah.
but we don't have Roll20 audio.
Oh,
on
fucking
here.
put it on the thing. I want to hear it. God damn it. You're
Okay.
fucking cheating me out of an experience.
Yeah, there's definitely some timing situations. I guess mine has to kind of be finished last a little bit.
Kinda, yeah.
Ooh.
I think
That's a good
Anharas
thing.
will be a little bit disappointed as soon as he wins his revolution and immediately loses all magic.
Or we just
Oh, I gotta
end
check.
before your destiny.
We probably will. It's already 7:30. Yeah. So, all right. 8, 9, 10. So, yeah, we have 2 hours from right now to do everyone's destiny. And basically, it should be about 3, maybe 4 turns before you get to your destiny. So we'll each kind of do that. And then I will bring our tokens out onto the board. So this is me. I'm the red token. I'm currently on Blesk. Steph, you are the yellow token. You are currently on Byland.
Yep.
A very large token.
That's a big ass.
Thanks.
Token.
I
Ass
am a
token.
bit. I'm a whole ass meal. Okay.
Ass meal.
Ass meal.
Jesse, you're blue, right?
Yeah.
And where you're currently on Epki, right?
Yeah.
And
Do we
technically,
each have our indirect relations? Like obviously,
kind
Jesse
of,
and
so-
I have relations indirectly through the Inquisition.
And so do me and Tresnor.
yeah, kind of. I've heard of
Yeah.
her because I'm trying to get to the conflict itself can be the indirect relationship. So your anti-magicness is also an indirect relationship to me. You're trying to end magic, which I'm trying to become like the ruler of magic on Bless.
Yeah, I mean,
so that's
I have a
indirect.
relationship to everyone.
Yeah.
Screw you all.
And then the only one that doesn't really have a super big indirect relationship, except like just magic in general, I guess, is Anhoras and Bylan Lilu. who kind of don't really have a lot of interaction as far as like their goals, but again, just the organ transplant, stuff in general is that. The only thing we didn't really flesh out is Deep Bay. So we can just say that Deep Bay is kind of like a mysterious island that, for the most part, people stay away from, and people that go there kind of don't really come back. And we'll figure out why if someone goes there.
I'm just applying everything you say to Bayless,
Yeah.
and I just feel bad.
I mean,
But
Beard.
no,
Beard
he's
isn't
Isle of
important.
Bay. No, he's Isle of Bay. Deep Bay is the random island that's not the bearded one.
Deep Bay is his hidden persona that he doesn't share with the internet.
There you go.
Oh, OnlyFans.
That's his OnlyFans.
Got it.
Yeah, Deep Bay is his OnlyFans. All right. All right. So I am on Blesk, and I guess I want to start my journey. So I am the Edgelord number 5, Tresner of Blesk. Jesse, why don't you? So what I'm trying to do, my destiny is to obtain power, imploding the eternal lightning. So I am trying to get to. Only Malloy can see the Deep Bay.
Listen, promises were made, Bayless. That's all I'm saying.
Nice. So I'm trying to. I've heard of this Byland Lilu person, on Byland, obviously. And I am going to try to get to, Byland Lilu, by taking a journey. You, Jesse, are Edgelord number 1, the Lord of Edge himself. And yeah. How about each of you 3 are all different edgelords? Steph, you're edgelord number. No, I'm number
7.
5.
I want to
Sure, you're number 7. So you're pretty high up there. That means Jesse, you're number 9, and Ian, you're number
1.
Yeah, you're number 1. You're the lowest edgelord.
I mean, you're
all
the
of you.
most do-gooder.
No, like these are just characters we're playing currently. These
Oh!
are secondary characters.
Yeah, got
Yes.
it.
I'm leaving to go on this journey to these other places. I have gathered all of my things. I've decided to go. I have yet to tell each of you. And I think at the Council of Edging, we... I make my...
I'm gonna need a little bit more detail on the Council of
Yeah.
Edging.
Yeah, harder.
Do I need to go harder on the edging?
Describe that in detail.
Yeah. So we're in a room all together, just us people. Men, women, whatever. Like, there's no. It's not like a council of just dudes. Women can be edgelords too. Edge ladies. Edge people. We're all edge people. In this council. And I am going to decide to declare my intent to leave Blesk in search of more power for the whole island, for everybody. And each of you, basically, it's up to you to determine your reactions to that. But at the end of the scene, I do get permission to leave. So whether people object or not, at the end, Jesse, like, as the number 1 Lord of Edge.
So,
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, remember.
Yeah, you're
I
on King
kinda-
Cock.
yeah.
Rander's here.
Hello, Ramber.
Can I go ahead and throw a suggestion of something to happen out?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So again,
Okay.
so to remind everybody at the top, we set the stage, which is what I did. I gave you initial directions.
Yep.
We move our pieces. I'm gonna be trying to go to Poop Island first. I'll portray my character, which is Tresner, and then we'll finish the scene whenever the scene kind of comes to a natural conclusion. But again, all of you can say, try a different way, help, harder, describe that in detail. That might not be quite so easy, and I'd like an interlude after that. But especially that might not be quite so easy. That should be for like a climactic, not climactic, but like something that's got like risk, like stakes to it.
Conflict. Yeah.
Yeah, like a conflict. Yeah. So it's to do conflict resolution. So just for like, I wouldn't say necessarily, unless one of you wants to fight me, that would necessarily come up in like the initial scene, but more when like a big thing starts coming up. So
Edgelord number 7 would like to fight you for the ability to go to Byland and be the number 1 edgelord.
Well, you're number
Edgelord number
7.
9.
I'm
Yeah,
number
number
7.
Right, but
You're
number 9 is
already
the best
above
one. So you're technically
5.
above me. I'm number 5.
So are you gonna
Yeah.
win that fight?
I don't know. We'll see. Jesse, you had a suggestion to start the
Okay.
scene?
Yeah, I think mine is, now that I'm thinking about it, mine is actually more towards the end of the
Gotcha.
I
Alright.
have a way to start the scene as edgelord number 1, the lowest of the edgelords. Is that wise? That's it. That's my contribution.
Of course it's wise, you fool.
Oh no.
Shut your
More
mouth, number
whispering.
1.
No. Can't handle. Alright.
What are your thoughts, number 7?
I don't think that you're powerful enough to handle this. I think I should go.
Out of character.
Your idea, I'm
question.
taking it.
Out of character
Out of
question.
character question. Is there a goal for each of these scenes to be like a certain length of time, or
It's just whenever the scene feels like it reaches its conclusion. Could be a 5-minute scene, could be a 15-minute scene, depends on what the conflict. Usually, like, the scenes can get a little bit longer when there's more conflict involved later in the quest or whatever. But like for the introductory scene, it's generally like a little bit shorter. It's kind of just like setting the stage to get moving. So, but if we all do 5-minute scenes, it's 20 minutes. So
we've already determined that each person's organs have like a different level of magic associated with it, right?
Yeah.
Right, Mr. Magic Person. Yep.
Yep.
Well, why don't we just have a feast and see who obtains the ability to get there on their own? So then I will usher in some people from Poop Island that have made their way to Blisk,
Thanks, your edginess.
and then reach in to 2 of their hearts, rip them out, and then offer them to the 2 of you. Because hearts provide teleportation magic is what.
Or just conjuration now. Cool.
So, cool. And so those 2 people just hit the ground, and I just offer to both of you.
Then I would immediately grab one and shove number 7 out of the way before she can grab the second one. And just start
Okay.
mowing into the heart that you gave me.
I'm taking off. I'm completely taken off guard. My heart is like on the floor because he pushed me so hard that it bounced to the floor. He's having a Daenerys moment. I'm still trying
Yeah.
to pick it up, and he eats it before I do.
Yeah, and as she walks over, her hand is like reaching across the floor, and I just like kick it out of the way, and pick up the second heart, looking down at her laying on the ground. Thank you so much, Jedi Mama, for the raid. Hello.
Hello.
You came in at a very weird time for us.
I'm eating
Yeah.
hearts,
I think
and
the
Ryan's
entire
feeding me.
stream is a very weird time.
Yeah. No, yeah. Poop Island is where it's at. So yeah, I actually just immediately defeat you with my guile. And as I pick up the second heart, I'm kind of like looming over you, and I look down, make eye contact with you, and just bite into the second heart right as you're watching.
My God, that was so edgy. I'm not even mad.
I think I would look down at number 7, and that was just a little test for him, wasn't it? You didn't really want to go. You just wanted to see
like
what
I'm-
extent he would go to show himself, right?
I feel like I'm Yzma in this scenario, so I'm going to blame
Long
Crunk,
liver.
whoever that is.
Number 1 can be your crunk.
I'm over here channeling Grima Worm Tongue, but I'll be your crunk.
Who?
Grima Worm Tongue?
Is that?
Lord of the Rings?
Oh yeah. Okay. I blame you.
My sincerest apologies, Your Edginess.
This is why I'm only number 7.
Well, 7 is like number 3.
Yeah, it's like number 3. Yeah, it's like
Not good
yeah,
enough.
like 9 is the highest.
It's not
Yeah,
good
which
enough.
is what Jesse is. I'm number 5. Maybe I bumped up. I don't know. If I defeat number 7 in Hard Eating Battle, do I actually go up a rank? Does she go down a rank?
Sure.
Number 1?
So now you're both 6.
No, I guess
I won't
if
settle
I
for
go up to
5.
6 and you go down, you would go to 5 and I'd go to... No.
I would say
And
I guess
would
6
get promoted to 7,
Yeah.
it would,
and then you get into 5.
it would grant you the opportunity to then challenge number 6.
But I already beat number 7.
You didn't necessarily beat number 7, now did
And
you?
seven,
You
seven,
stole
eight,
something
nine?
from number 7.
7, 8, 9.
Go to pun jail.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Veggie jail?
Shut up.
Yeah, edgy jail.
I have
I'm always
proven my
there.
worthiness.
Don't
The
you
Lord
dare
of
fucking
Edge.
Whisper, I swear to Christ.
Yes.
What do you think?
Have another beer.
Yeah, I'll get you another beer.
Thanks.
I would like to take this
Thank you, Your
journey.
Edginess.
I will take this journey and I will go to Byland and find this Byland Lilu and bring power back to the island.
Well, you know what powers were granted with you, within you
Yes.
for eating those 2 hearts.
Yes.
On your way.
I slap my bloody hands together and I disappear. And I arrive on the edge of Poop Island. And that's the end of my scene.
I love how you said the edge of Poop Island.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So,
Not the
for those that
the
are...
edge.
So, scene. So for those that are just coming in, we are playing Archipelago, which is a narrative-based RPG. There's no dice or anything like that. What we did up to this point is build this map up here with the Great Drought and Blesk and Poop Island, and Icy Hot Island and Sugar Volcano. We put so much time into Sugar Volcano, and it comes into the story not at all.
And
then we built...
for Steph's character.
Kind of, yeah. We then built characters based on the island, based on this world that we created, and then each of us, based on those characters, came up with destinies for other characters. So my name is Tresner. I'm from the island of Blesk, which is in perpetual night because there's a perpetual storm of purple lightning around it. And just as a side note, the whole way that magic works on this island is by eating people's organs, and different organs cause different magic. We just learned that hearts are teleportation magic or conjuration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
was not until just now under the impression that you had to eat them to get the magic.
Well,
But okay, you have to eat them.
Yeah.
Cool. Neat.
you could powder it into a tea. You could do whatever. You could have hot chocolate.
Okay, you have to consume
like,
it in some
Yes,
way.
You could
you consume
snort
it. So
it,
this whole
like,
world's
there's
just lines
Snort
of
them
magic.
brain stems.
Yeah. So across the world we have these different things. So Tresner, on the island of Blesk, is one of the 9 edgelords of Blesk, that are very warring, magic powerful people. I am the 9 is the best because they have the most X's. 1 is the worst. I am number 5, trying to become number 9, and I'm leaving my island to Byland Lilu over on Byland, who does an organ trade with the people of Icy Hot Island. And my name is Tresner. My destiny is to obtain too much power, imploding the eternal lightning, ending all magic forever. Jesse is in Helros. I keep saying that wrong. Angelra.
Anjara.
Anjara.
You
He
not pronounce
is
the L. It's basically silent.
Okay, let me get there. Angelra.
Anjara.
Right? Anjara. He is the leader of the Magic Revolution on Epki. What does Epki stand for again?
The eerily perfectly circular island.
There you
Yep.
go. Which
Ready.
is very anti-magic, and he is leading the revolution on there to bring magic to Epki. Steph is Byland Lilu, who is the head organ transplant coordinator for the Organs for Magic LLC, which takes organs harvested from Icy Hot Island and passes them out across Byland. Her destiny is that Icy Hot Island finds out about Byland Lulu because on Icy Hot Island, they're unaware of all of this stuff happening. They execute her in Sugar Volcano, bringing magic back to Icy Hot Island. And then Ian plays Maria...
De la Santa Cruz La Salina, Agnella Rodriguez Cuellar René.
Yep, who is an anti-magic conquistadora warring with all magic, the leader of the Inquisition, leaving Epke Island to stop all magic, which will happen, as we know based on my destiny. But during that journey, he finds out his family is dying, and he must use magic to save them. So those are the destinies for our characters. We just finished the first scene, which was me, Edgelord number 5, Tresner, asking the Council of Edging if I can leave the island of Blesk in search of power. I defeated number 7, consumed 2 hearts for teleportation, and teleported to Poop Island. Scene 1. Good job, everybody. Scene 2.
Real talk, it's really cool that this is being streamed because it's like the viewers know the tropes, the movie tropes ahead of time.
Yeah.
Like you already know the ending. You just get to watch it play out.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. He edging, yes, Ramper. If I was on the
Yeah.
melee, I would drop some of these. No, I don't have it up here. Can we get some daddies in the chat from those that have them?
Daddy!
I
I have it.
I don't.
Yes!
I do.
There we go. daddies. So, Jesse.
Canceled my sub when Amber went 27 days without streaming.
Oh, don't out Amber like that. Amber.
Angera. You are currently set a scene. Set the stage. Move your playing piece. Portray your character. And be harder.
Speaking
harder.
of, so my goal in this is to have people within the revolution create a situation where Maria is found in a compromising position. Preferably of the blackmailable variety.
Is that your long-term goal or your scene's current goal?
I think that's the scene goal, and then later scenes we'll figure out what to do with that information.
So you're just starting to get to that.
I would like to set up a situation where that's possible, not necessarily actually getting the blackmail information.
Gotcha. So you're overthrowing the anti-magic church on Epke. So your destiny is to get blackmailable information on Maria. So that's what you were working for the game, not this scene.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So right now I'm trying to maybe set up a situation where that can begin, I guess.
Okay.
So it
All right.
kind of sounds like your destiny and my destiny are going to play out in consecutive scenes.
Oh yeah, it totally is.
Yeah.
So if his goal is his family dying, if his destiny is his family dying, are you just
His
setting up
destiny is her family dying?
Sorry, her.
Well, not necessarily that her family dies. It's just that her family is dying, and Maria
Right.
must use magic to save them.
Right.
So you're compromising Maria in a position where you can make that happen.
Oh,
So how do you wanna do that?
No. I was not thinking of Maria's destiny intertwined with Angera's destiny, and I got to do that. So,
But
change
it
of
could,
plans.
and maybe even if maybe we start the scene with trying to figure out how you could blackmail her,
Mm-hmm.
but by the end, whatever you were trying to do almost backfires on you. You never meant to hurt anybody, but it causes this issue with Maria's family, causing them to start to die, which he finds out about. So it could be like I didn't mean to go that far kind of situation. So maybe this scene is you trying to figure out how to blackmail, but in future scenes it slowly like spins out of control.
What
I think
organ
I-
is
I think I-
necromancy?
Brain. We decided the
Liver.
brain.
Liver was
No, it was,
necromancy.
no, it was the liver. Liver's necromancy.
What if they're eating? You're forcing them to somehow inadvertently like make them eat organs.
I like to point out
are
that healing
turned-
magic is evocation, and I've decided that that's the stomach.
You didn't ask for help. I'm sorry. I'm just overstepping.
So I'm getting away from the blackmail aspect because
Mhm.
I kind of want Ian's destiny to become mine. Meaning
Right.
the fact that
Right.
Ian has to use magic becomes the way that I overthrow the church.
Right.
So
Yeah.
what if I have other members? So the goal right now is to have other members of the faction of the revolution to lure in Maria's sister or brother or some relative and become part of this and start eating or ingesting of some sort organs.
Well,
and
so how about, so why don't you do your first initial scene, and why don't you start to set up the plan for that or something, just as your initial, like, intro to the characters and stuff like that, as your initial scene?
Okay, so I guess the goal for this scene, I guess I think I'm generally thinking too big. I think I need to tone it down a bit.
Bring
So
it down to the
goal-
scene. Yeah.
The goal for the end of this scene is to form some sort of connection to Maria's brother.
Okay.
That's the goal of this
Okay.
scene, is to gain some sort of connection within the revolution to Maria's brother.
Okay, so who are the secondary characters? Who are we?
Hey Ian, why don't you play Maria's brother?
Mario.
Perfect. Absolutely
Oh my
perfect.
fuck.
Um,
Do you want us to
Absolutely
do
perfect.
some? Do you want us to do some?
How
How dark are you willing to get?
So, Lilu, why don't you play the revolutionary whore? That's
We are not above
Um,
using sex.
Hell no.
nope.
You gotta suck down that gonad magic and go at it, you know?
Uh-huh.
Are you actually
and-
going to use gonad magic for this?
Oh hell yeah.
You have to.
I'm
Alright.
And Ryan, why don't you play you could how about this?
Could I
Why
be
don't you
like-
play... Go
Could
ahead.
I be like her bouncer? Because, like, she's going somewhere to meet Mario, trying to seduce him, right? Should I be there as, like, the exfiltrate guy? Like, get her out if shit goes wrong? Is this, like, a mission?
So yeah, I was actually gonna say like her partner, which could very well be the same thing.
Okay.
protect me
Yeah.
harder?
Yeah, I will. I will protect you so hard
Okay,
right now.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you describe that
Just-
in detail?
What I'll do is I'll take that gonad magic.
Oh god.
All right. I'm your partner. I got you, fam. Let's do this.
No, I prefer the other voice. Go back to it.
No, it's
Yeah.
his edgelord voice.
Oh, got
No.
it. All right. No, it is
What
now.
to do there?
So I will call you, the two of you in, and explain. So we have to do something about these fucking conquistadors. We have to get something going against them.
Against them, you say?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Oh, we know.
I can help.
You've been eating the dick again, haven't you?
Always.
Whatever it takes.
No. No one's gonna watch the Gilded Troll again after this.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Worth it.
I can help. This is very important. I can help.
I think you would do it even if it wasn't important.
Yeah, you know me so well.
Well, we are partners.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the plan, boss?
I know that Maria, the bitch, the head honcho bitch over there, has a brother. I've heard that he can be quite weak to your type.
Ian's having a hard time, and I'm really living for it. I'm sorry.
So why don't you just go, I think, get him involved with us.
I can do that. You're part of a really important cause. I can do that. What are you doing? Are you taking my shit? Oh, Ian's gotta do his inhaler.
Oh no!
He's laughing so hard he's coughing. Okay,
Really?
I can do that. And I'm assuming we're gonna fast forward over the.
Getting to there. So where
We're
are we
gonna-
going to?
we're
Like
gonna
a
yada yada.
club? Like a. Yeah. No, wait. I forgot to turn off this. Let's switch it up.
Oh, that's the club music. You want to say hi to people on Melee Stream? Hi. Hi, baby.
Do that or
Nice.
this. Ooh, this is better. This is sexier.
Oh, this is
Oh,
sexier
yeah,
for
this is
sure.
way sexier, yeah.
There we go. All right. So fast forward to some type of like swanky hookah smoke filled like curtain nightclub or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Whenever Mario gets back, we can start the seduction. Listen,
I would
partner.
I would also provide you all with some
Gonad magic, right?
powdered rectum. Yep.
Is powdered rectum very similar to the gonad magic?
I mean, I would just listen. I'm a gay man. It's very much tied together. You know.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, partner, listen. You got to make sure you take a nice line of that rectal magic.
I know how to perform, okay? I trust you. I know you're looking out for me. I'll do it. So Mario, you and me are in the club. We're in the club. Did you hear the music? It's really sexy. Alright.
I heard everything.
Alright, cool.
No, yeah. Oh my god. I'm not drunk. I'm very drunk, but I'm not
Alright,
drunk enough for
what's
this.
the goal of my seduction?
I seduce. That's the goal.
To
Seduce
get
to
no,
what
you
end?
seduce him, and that starts the whole process of getting in with the family. I think so. The opening scene is just
And-
seduce him, and then
Got it.
So
Okay.
the idea is, I would have given you the powdered rectum in hopes that you would get Mario to also take a line of that, and get Mario involved in magic by way of seduction.
okay.
So I'm seeing this scene. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm seeing this scene as like very swanky club. Like I've got bottle service of Grey Goose, and you know I've got this hookah. I'm just chilling.
But culturally, bringing culture into this, it's a very like it's not like modern club. Obviously, it's very like silk curtains hiding rooms with shadowy figures.
Like,
It's
there's
hookah
a
smoke.
level of discretion. Yeah.
Yeah. So each room is its own thing. Some beaded curtain areas. So you're kind of back in one of these rooms, like big pillows, like the whole nine, kind of lounging before our whore, I guess, does her line of rectum and comes in to seduce you. I think that's where we're at.
You like what you see, big boy?
Oh.
I don't know why, but like just you walking back into the room, I was just like, oh, it's belly dancer. Okay.
I mean, I had the body of a belly dancer. It's fine.
Yeah. You got them hips.
All right. I don't know how comfortable I am playing this out scene by scene. So, Eric, here's some rectum. You can snort that if you're into that.
Roll persuasion.
I'm gonna say
there's
harder.
No dice rolling.
Can we harder on that? Can we describe
What's
that in
harder
detail?
Do again?
Harder makes you.
You just have to go harder on the scene. Yeah,
All
describe.
right, so I come out, I'm belly dancing, you're super into it, you're throwing a few, whatever the currency is, maybe it's like toenails or something, because I don't fucking know. Like,
What
It's
the
a- it's-
fuck?
what are $1 in this world?
It's a
Mr.
silver
Connor,
currency, so
can you
he's just
feel
winging
that?
coins at you. It's a silver
Can you see
standard.
toenails?
Yes, we're beating toenails. It's a silver standard.
Okay, fine. All right. So you're
Thank
throwing
you.
a few silvers
Oh,
at me.
shit.
And I take you to a back room, and we're having a little one-on-one time, and I provide you some of that rectum. And
Am I snorting it off your body?
Sure, you can snort it off my body, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm super into it.
And I don't even know what I'm snorting. It's fine.
Doesn't matter. You trust me.
Doesn't matter.
I'm hot. Yeah.
I'm
But
incredibly
then, yeah,
intoxicated.
you don't realize what you're snorting, but then you become incredibly aroused by her enchantment magic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
And then small time jump, I guess, a little bit. Like, that kind of starts a relationship with them where she continuously, like, gives him a little bit more and more and more, and it kind of puts him down this, like, spiral into enchantment magic. Addiction, basically, right?
Which we know is the worst magic.
Yeah, as we
It
know.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is that scene for you?
Yeah, that's where that scene's gonna end. I think
Yeah.
we need a break from that.
Good job. Yeah, do you guys want to take a quick, like, 5-minute break or something like that?
Oh,
I think we're
I
gonna
wasn't-
need 10. Okay. It's a joke. I swear to God, we're fine.
I just meant like a break from the scene, but if we want
Oh,
to take a
yeah,
break,
yeah.
I'm game for that. But I just meant
I'm joking. I'm fine.
I'm good.
Are you guys good, or do you want to break?
I'm good. I got my
Okay.
inhaler.
Well, all right. So that's where we're at. So you are still on Epke. You're not really leaving Epke. Your journey is across is within Epke. So you're sticking there. Okay. So I can also give you guys control of your tokens. Actually,
That generally
green is Ian. Excuse me.
That's me.
Yellow.
It's my favorite color, even though I can't see it.
Yellow is Bylan Lilu, and I control all tokens, so it doesn't matter about that one. And that will be there. You go. All right. So, Steph, your scene. It is your turn to set a scene. Basically, just establish the beginning of your journey and your quest or the general circumstances of the people around you and stuff like that.
All right. Give me a second to think big picture. So,
Okay. You go big picture.
organ transplant. I'm after money. I have no idea that you're coming because you didn't tell me. So what am I doing
It's still
right now?
you are.
Well,
I'm
Trezor,
aware
you
of
went
you.
to Poop Island.
Yeah, I'm not aware of you, but you're not necessarily aware of me at this point yet.
Right.
So it's more like what you're harvesting from the Icy Hot Island. But don't forget that you're eventually the people of Icy Hot Island find out about you and execute you. So that's your long-term goal over the next like 2 to 3, like 3-ish rounds if we get that far, is to get executed by Icy Hot Island. So maybe some establishing of like the relationship you have with
Sloppiness.
Icy Hot Island. Yeah. Or maybe
Okay.
like you meet your contact from Icy Hot Island and get a shipment of organs in, and that kind of sets a scene for like the interaction between the two islands, something like that.
Okay. All right. So relationship between Icy Hot Island, got a shipment in. Okay. So I'm at a dock on Bylan Island, waiting
just
for the
Bylan.
next. Am I important enough that I don't have to pick up this shipment by myself? No, that's boring storytelling.
You have to be a major player.
Yeah. All right. So I'm picking up the organs myself because I don't trust anybody else.
But you probably have a squad with you.
yeah.
Yeah. But like you have to like open every fucking cooler and actually look at
Yeah,
them.
you have to like
Yeah.
stick the knife in, like do a little bit of the magic, make sure it's good, like hand the money off, like
There's so much like drug organ.
Yeah. Yeah.
shit.
This is organs and drugs now.
All right, I'm winding up the dock. We're watching a boat sail in. I'm trying to figure out how to assign other characters. So someone's selling me the organs.
So
there's
you
gonna
don't
be an
necessarily need
interaction
to
there.
assign 3 other characters. Like, You don't
Right.
have to assign each of us a character. You can be,
it's just-
1 or none.
Okay, so someone's selling me the organs. Someone volunteers tribute. Okay,
Right.
Jesse's selling me the organs.
So you're a piece of
so weird.
So you're a piece of shit on Icy Hot Island because everyone thinks they're sacrificing themselves to the volcano in order to bring back magic, but your group is literally waiting at the volcano, harvesting the organs, and then just dumping in the volcano.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Gotta
and
know
then
first.
I feel like I have a right hand man. I feel like I'm important enough to have security.
Yeah.
So you want to do you or Ryan? You want to do that? You want to be security?
I was security last time. Why don't you be security this time?
All right, sure.
All right.
I mean, Ryan, you can protect me. It's fine. Just Ryan.
I can be the entire squad. Like I'm just the rest of your
Just
your
the rest
guys.
of the squad. I'll be the right hand
Yeah.
man. You're just the
All right.
rest.
It's better than that last gig you had. Fuck. All right, so
One providing powdered rectum.
Yeah.
all right, so the boat's sailing up, and Jesse's character comes off the boat, and he's got coolers and coolers for me. What you
So
got?
I'm imagining I'm actually coming off with like a clipboard in hand of like a shipping list, and like this crate is over here, this crate is over here, this crate is
Can you
over
Well,
here.
describe
here's
the
a-
crates in detail?
I was gonna say, well, technology. What is the level of boatsmanship and shipping in this world? Are they like sailboats? Are they wooden crates? Like, are they just packed in ice? Like, what is the level of technology for the shipping across this magic world?
So as the technology owner, I was conceiving of Epke as having slightly more advanced technology than everywhere else, since they
Because they don't
focused
rely on
technology
magic.
instead of magic.
But this is coming from Icy Hot.
But this is coming from Icy
which
Hot.
doesn't have magic.
So like they have just like regular ass sailboats that they use
Ass
magic to
sailboats.
propel. Thank you.
Well,
I
they
know
don't have
Icy
any
Hot doesn't
magic.
have magic.
Yeah.
Icy
Yeah.
Hot
Right.
doesn't have magic, but they're trying to get magic.
Right.
So,
but it's a
like,
short.
so-
It's a short ride over. It's not
It
like
is a
massive
very
open
short
ocean.
ride. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're probably just relying on currents more than winds.
Gotcha.
But I'm kind of caught up on like the actual coolers. Like that was the thing that I wanted to really like focus on. Like organ transportation is really important in this world. So like what is that? You know, what level of refrigeration and insulation do we have?
I mean, there's a lake that's made of ice, right?
Yeah,
So you're
absolutely.
Fuck!
using
They
the
pack
ice.
it in
Fuck,
ice
hell yeah.
from
Yeah.
Ice Lake.
So they just cut chunks of ice out.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so they just so they have crates filled with ice.
They have
and organs.
coolers made of that ice.
Coolers made of ice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied.
So,
Right.
yeah, I would just like, I imagine these coolers, there are several coolers. Maybe each cooler is like a chunk of ice that contains one organ kind of thing. And so
Okay.
in wooden crates, there are several coolers, chunks of ice that
Gotcha.
have organs in them. And yeah, so I'll approach you and just kind of like totally dead behind the eyes. Just like, okay, so this crate has the things on this list, and this list is for this crate, and this list is just very like matter of fact, just to the point. Here you go, just take this.
All right, so I'm gonna open the first crate and open, I don't know, the first 3 coolers within the crate and just check for quality. And maybe that kidney that's in there is from an 80 to 90-year-old. And I go, what the hell is this? I can't use this. This makes me no money.
It's someone that was willing to jump into the volcano, and our whole agreement is that we can't have anyone do that, right?
I feel like such a scumbag.
Because if we let
I-
anyone do that, that will get an ounce of magic on Icy Hot Island. We can't have that.
I'm only
So-
paying a quarter of the price on it, though. You're only getting a quarter. You need some nimble, spry young people going up to this volcano.
If you think that's the price that is worth giving to keep magic from happening on the island, then so be it.
It's the goal. Sign your fucking clip or throw it back at you. Take your shit. Let's go.
Good.
I desperately want there to be a tool. It's just like a little like loop, LOUPE, like a jeweler's loop, but it's like for peering through ice at organs.
Considering my destiny, should Jesse's secondary character catch something weird about my character so I can be overthrown later?
Seems reasonable.
Just start that ball rolling.
I think you
Help.
may have already just planted the seed of some animosity between my secondary character and yours.
Yeah.
Okay,
so who is
you're-
your secondary
I-
character?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Or is this a question for me or for Steph?
No, for you.
And
And I can
so
help.
I
I can help you build it. Yeah.
I imagine my character is the like head of harvesting these organs and may have just gained a little bit of humanity where you're like, this 80 to 90 year old person isn't good enough, even though they got to live a full life and whatnot, and you're only wanting to murder young people who haven't had a chance to live life yet. Maybe I'm like getting a little bit of humanity going, and
Getting a little tiny bit of feels.
yeah, a little tiny. My heart grew 3 sizes.
And then someone ate it.
Heal yourself.
And then someone ate it. Not only ate it, ripped it out of my chest and then gave it to someone on a silver platter. Oof, that was a lot. Sorry about that. And so, yeah, I guess, do I need to name this person?
You could. You could always come up with a name next time they come around, too.
Corbin.
Perfect.
Corbin?
Yep.
Corbin.
Corbin.
All right.
Great.
Thank you.
How do you?
Thanks.
So is that your scene?
Yep. I did cart away
Alright.
the organs, and that's that. He goes back on his boat.
All right. And then you've received these organs, but began some animosity with the dealers on Icy Hot Island. All right.
Yep.
Maria.
Okay.
Maria.
So I have this conception that. Thank you. I have this conception that Epke has absolutely no concept of the cultures of the people they're trying to invade. They're
Okay.
just
Okay.
sailing across the waters, ending up in places, and then murdering people under the assumption that they have magic and are using them.
I mean, what does
to
Ryan
various-
think of that as a resident culture person?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I like that. I actually have a song here called Crusade, if I remember
Yes.
correctly.
Oh no, Jesse's video.
Jesse is
froze.
blinking and.
Oh no,
frozen.
Jesse, are you still there?
Oh no.
Oh no,
Why
come
does-
back.
Hang on. On stream, he looks more open-eyed than he does on Zoom.
That's weird.
It's very weird.
Baby, come back. You can keep painting the scene in the meantime.
So I have this conception that they have no concept of the cultures they're invading.
There
Hey,
you
Jesse's
are.
back.
You're good. You're good.
And so.
And
I can't
change
hear
the
Jesse
music.
though.
Oh, we can't.
there he is.
Oh, there it is.
No.
All right. No,
Can
you're
you
there.
hear me?
You're there.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah, we gotcha.
what's going on, but the very second that Ryan changed the music, it was like at that exact moment, everybody's video froze on my end.
Oh,
geez.
no.
God, Ryan.
Yep, sorry. I needed the Crusade. Um,
So the scene that I have in mind is Maria essentially just traipsing over a battlefield. Like the battle is already over on Icy Hot Island, on the northern shore of Icy Hot Island.
so you've already made your way to Icy Hot Island.
Yes.
Okay, north of
and-
Sugar Volcano, or like in between the two?
Yeah,
ice
definitely
lakes?
north of Sugar Volcano. Yeah, no, like right on the
Okay.
shore of the island.
Okay.
And just absolutely murdered the first people we saw, not even having any concept of whether they had magic, just kind of assuming that they had magic, just murdered everyone. I don't know who wants to be my second in command. I don't know.
I nominate Ryan as tribute.
Okay.
All right,
Yep.
I will be the second in command of these killing these magic fucks. All right, who else is there?
Steph, would you like to be an enemy soldier lying on the battlefield near death?
Sure, I love dying.
And then Jesse, you could be a medic healing friend and foe alike.
Heal me.
The best thing is that you're going to the one place that doesn't have magic to stop magic.
Yes.
Which is the best part.
Yep. So Maria is absolutely just elated at the overwhelming victory. So Epke has superior technology. We have firearms, which no one else has. We have, vaguely modernish armor. We've got breastplates and helmets that would protect us from the firearms that no one else has.
Jealous.
But, whatever.
Things. Helmet's a helmet.
Yeah. Right. Helmet's a helmet. But she's just absolutely ecstatic about the level of casualties that her side had, which were incredibly low because the enemies had 0 magic. And it just surveying the battlefield with absolute glee. I don't know where the scene is going, so help.
Yeah, well, why don't you just start the scene off? Why don't you describe your glee or whatever?
Be gleeful. Just walking over the battlefield, honestly, just like stepping over people as if they weren't.
I grab your ankle. Dying on the battlefield.
Okay.
I as the number 2 walk up and just kick it off of his ankle. You fucking magic scum.
That's when I'll run up. I'll run up and start trying to get to wounds and whatnot on Steph's character. Seeing them reach for you, I think that's when, like, what did you do? Why are you doing this?
I think once my ankle is free, I would just take a few steps back and then just pull my, flintlock pistol and just aim it.
There are guns in this world?
I just said there's guns.
Okay.
I have firearms.
He's technology. Yeah, only on Epke, though.
Technology. Only on Epke, we have firearms.
Right.
It's a flintlock pistol. It's the shittiest kind of gun.
I don't have one, but I do have a sword, and I'll pull mine out a little bit as well, kind of next to Maria.
You're gonna pull it out?
Just a little bit.
Can you go a little bit harder?
Can you go harder with that?
I pull it out just a little bit more.
Oh God, Ian.
All right. So culturally, I think medics would exist everywhere, and it's kind of like a war crime to kill them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So
are you an Epke medic or are you an Icy Hot Island medic? Either way, like it's a war crime to attack a medic.
I would say it's clear that I am from Icy Hot, but you may have seen me come from one of your people to this person.
Mm-hmm.
So from an Epke person to an Icy Hot person. So clearly I'm just trying to help anyone.
Right.
So what?
And my second in command and I are just still we understand the rules of warfare. You do not kill a downed enemy. Mercy for the fallen, etc. But grabbing an ankle of a commanding officer is an affront. So we're ready, but
I would throw myself in front of Steph's character, between Steph's character and your gun, knowing.
Jesse.
Listen, there has to be some good in this world, okay?
If we kill them both, there won't be any witnesses.
You'll have to live with yourself if you do that.
I would not allow such an affront to humanity.
Then what do you call this? Why did you come here and do this?
I would also not allow such an affront as magic to exist.
There is no magic here. What are you talking about? There hasn't been magic here for over 100 years.
predicting too much. She'll kill you too.
Yay, wanton murder. Explain yourself.
There hasn't been any source of magic
Then
here.
explain your ministrations.
It's always been from centuries and centuries past.
The
that
things you
if-
have done to heal my soldiers. Explain them. Are they not magic?
No. Literally just wrapping wounds and like applying herbs. There's no magic here.
Antiseptic. You know, wash your fucking hands. Sorry.
Wear a fucking mask.
as
Real
I
talk.
as I die. Yeah.
But
And
like, there hasn't been magic here for over 100 years. Not for a lack of trying, but it isn't here.
So you're trying
it's-
to get magic.
Then
That's
it's
just
a
as
trying.
bad.
But have been wildly unsuccessful for the last 100 years.
Then it's the fervence that we must stamp out. You just bang your sword on the ground. Ryan's just over here punctuating my statements.
Hello.
I'm a good number
Johnny.
2, is all I'm saying.
If you're looking for magic users, this is not the place for it.
Then where would you suggest?
So this is where, like, what is widely known? Because clearly that magic doesn't exist on Icy Hot is not
Yeah.
widely known.
I suggest. Well, I think a lot of places know, but Epke is very like internalized.
Self-contained.
Yeah. They hate everything, and now they're trying to spread that anti-magic to things. So I feel like this is one of the first like conquests like out into the world.
Got it.
I suggest Isla Bay instead of Byland, so we don't necessarily all end up in one spot of this map that we haven't explored. So maybe like the Cannibal Dwarf magic.
Sure. Isle of Bay is known for cannibal magic.
Gotta get that beard somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd like to promote Jesse's tertiary character to secondary character. So like we're gonna take this character along on our trip to the Isle of Bay.
Okay, wait, what's
And
this
then-
character's name?
Good question.
Pick one.
Ruby Rod.
Please no.
Ruby
Just,
Rod.
Just Ruby.
We have
just
to.
Ruby.
We have
Just
to.
Ruby.
We have to stay on the Fifth Element
Ruby.
train for Jesse. It's
Ruby,
just the thing that's
yeah.
happening.
Are
Yeah.
you dying here, incidentally?
What was it all for?
No, I mean like at the end of the scene, as we're wrapping up, are you dead?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So
Am I
it's so
to
so
notice your names?
My Zoom names are A+. Stream can't see them, but
But we're gonna tell them it's
Dying
Island
Soldier number
Lilu
7.
/ resident horror / dying soldier number 7.
yeah, I keep track somehow.
Wait, I gotta edit my name.
I don't want to mess
Is
with
that
it
where
because I
your
don't want it to
scene
pop up
ends?
on stream.
That is- yeah.
So. All right, so as we're arguing with you, like the person you're trying to protect from us just dies behind you. You look back and it's just like fuck, and it's like all right, you're coming with us.
Do I have a choice?
No.
Okay.
All right. That is the end of the first round. That is the beginning of everyone's journeys. This is where we will take a couple of minute break because I do have to pee. So we will see you all back in just a couple of minutes as we start round 2 of our destinies in Archipelago. So we will be right back, everybody. 1 second. Bye. Hello, and we are back. So, we are playing Archipelago. The rules are right above me. It is a narrative-based game. We just got through our first rounds. For those that are new, that just got here while we were away, this up here is a map that we created. Icy Hot Island, Poop Island, the Isle of Bay, various things. And our world is run, basically revolves around, everyone's organs are apparently magic, and people harvest them and eat them for magic in this world. For some places are against it, some places are really for it.
Boom.
And we have all created characters in this world, and we have destinies that we are all trying to reach, that can work together or against each other for the world. You can read them right below me to catch up on who we are and what we're trying to accomplish. As of right now, my character, Tresner, one of the edgelords of Blesk, has left Blesk to go to Poop Island to try to make their way to Byland, in order to find Byland Lilu and get some organs to bring back to Blesk. In doing so, obtaining enough power to implode the Eternal Lightning and end all magic forever. Jesse's character is is a revolutionary on Epki, an island of anti-magic, trying to overthrow the church on Epki. Steph's character, Bylan Lilu, is the head of Organs for Magic LLC, which is harvesting organs from Icy Hot Island. They find out, capture her, execute her in the volcano, and bring magic back to Icy Hot Island. And Ian's character, Maria, is the head of the Inquisition, or the conquest of anti-magic out into the world. But at some point, their family will be dying, and they must use magic to save them. Those are our destinies, and that's what we're trying to reach. So, at the start of number 2, on Poop Island, round number 2, a couple of questions for geography.
I'm so happy you're so easily amused. I'm so happy.
What's it like on Poop Island, geography-wise?
You know what? It's shitty. You know? It's fucking shitty!
So I imagine a lot of like swampy, muddy bayous and stuff.
That's where I was gonna go. It smells
Gotcha.
horrible. It smells like sulfur.
Very peat-ish
swampy.
too. Yeah.
A little peat-ish,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Jesse,
Pete.
do they specialize in digestive magic,
Poison magic?
like intestinal?
Sure,
You're magic, man.
but
All the houses are on
I
stilts.
don't know what digestional
Yes!
magic is though.
So
Well,
all
what
the houses
magic
are
would
on
be
stilts,
stomach
all the
magic?
boats,
I think I decided that stomach was evocation.
it's gotta be like
That's
acid,
explosions
poison,
and shit.
Fucking yeah,
It's creation of energy.
yeah.
Yeah.
that goes with
Explosions on Poop Island, yeah.
sulfur. Sure.
Smells like eggs. Smells like shit. All the houses are on stilts. The boats need like really powerful magical motors to
No,
get
they got
through
big
the shit
fans.
swamps.
They got big fans.
Oh yeah, it's the fans.
Yeah.
But
okay.
run
They
by
just
magic.
Propel the smell everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
the entire island's a bayou.
yeah.
The entire island is a bayou, absolutely. And I have been, I think I have been to Blesk before. Oh, Bayless. I have been to Blesk, or I've been from Blesk to Poop Island before. There's constant conquests onto Poop Island to bring people back to Blesk, to harvest their organs. We don't have like a secret organ trade or anything like that. We just go kill, we harvest, we bring it back. So this area is pretty much like a big beachhead, for us. But I need to travel beyond that. So I think in this scene, I am trying to make my way from Poop Island to Epki, to try to get to Byland. So in this scene, I am trekking through Poop Island past our beachhead, realizing just how shitty Poop Island is. But I'm trying to find, because I teleported to Poop Island like a jackass and didn't just take a boat to Byland. So I now need to find a boat and get from Poop Island to Epki, which I'm at least aware of their anti-magic proclivities based on, you know, Blesk being super magical and shit. Oh, you are a mod, yeah.
Yeah, you've eaten eyeballs before. You've used divination magic.
Yes, exactly. But I don't have any with me right now. Maybe I'll get some. Who knows? I am carrying a number of different organs, like, in my robe, so kind of like one of these,
like the fucking organ seller.
Yeah,
Futurama.
the guys with the watches, but it's all mine. It's obviously black robes with like a deep hood and shit like that, you know, because I am a Lord of Edge. I'm an Edge Lord. So what I'm trying to get to is I need to trek my way across Poop Island. I'm covered in just gross stuff. At one point, I hire a one of the fan boats, and make my way actually down towards here. And I have found what appears to be.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The thumbs
course.
cut out of the sleeves. Absolutely. Yeah. On my robes. And I wear dark eyeliner. And I've dyed my hair black. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. And my fingernails are black too. It's just
Looks like
the thing you do on Blesk. Yep. I'm not gonna do that, but I look just like Steph. I have found a place
really
that I'm
need
trying
to
to
find
get. No, it's not gonna happen. But I will find a too much hairspray in this right now. I need a boat. I need to get a boat that is gonna take me off this shitty fucking island, to Poop Island, and I am coming across what appears to be some type of small, like, house, like a small village-ish, all up on stilts, which makes sense to me as I walk up to it, slopping through the mud and stuff. And there are a number of people that come out from the village to greet me. And those are you people. So I need a village elder. Steph.
Yeah.
So I can be a not sexualized character for once. Thanks.
You were a dying soldier.
You were dying.
I was.
Dying is sexy,
soldier,
apparently.
thank you.
Oh, okay. So you sexualized your own character. That's not our fault.
So you're a gilf, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
As the village elder,
I-
you're a gilf.
So help from you guys. Who else would be the people that would come out to meet some rando showing up on this tiny village in Poop Island, who's clearly like edgy as fuck?
What if once you make it to that point, I am the hired boat captain?
Okay, you're the boatswain. Is that a word?
That's a word.
Is it?
I doubt it's pronounced like that because boat words are pronounced dumb. But
A
Like
boatswain
Like
is a
foxhole?
warrant officer or petty officer in charge of a ship's rigging. That's not what I want, but I liked the word.
Close enough.
we're gonna use it
It's
anyway.
close
Yep.
enough.
We're gonna use it incorrectly.
Yes.
Yep.
The village leader is the poopmonger. That's you, Steph. Jesse, you are eventually the boat person I get to that I hire. Ian, what could you be? I guess if a tertiary character rolls up, then you could just currently be like other people in town. So as I roll up to the town, I am again like just like waist down, slopping through this mud. But technology, why are all of you people like on top of the mud?
Get off my shit lawn.
Yeah, I think
Not
you.
sorry.
So are you guys walking on stilts? Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's the only way you can
Gotcha.
travel outside is with stilts that are at least like 3 feet off the ground. 'Cause that's how deep the poop shit is. The poop
All right.
swamp shit.
The mud.
I'm literally like
Yeah, you
slopping through this shit.
Unsuction from the shit too.
Yeah. I lost a boot a long time ago and I'm upset.
You can
I got one boot.
You can tell he's new here because he doesn't know how to walk.
Shut your mouth, old woman.
Is
that how you speak to your elders?
To walk on stilts.
Is that how you talk to your elders? Shame
That's
on
how
you.
I talk to you over here on Poop Island.
Oh,
I need a
you're
boat.
gonna I'm not so inclined to help you.
I'm going to pull something out from my robes, and I'm gonna eat a little piece of liver, just right in front of you.
That might not be quite so easy because it's covered in mud.
No poop.
Oh, I was waiting for someone to bust out and not my. So okay, so Ian, since you, I'll just flip the card for everybody to see, but you get to determine, the resolution card.
Okay.
The first one. So let me blow it up so you can see it, and I'll read it out loud.
Blow it up.
This is- Ah,
Oh,
Okay.
wait a minute.
What?
Is this a fate card or a resolution card? Oh, that's a fate deck.
I think that's a
Call
fate
that.
card.
Yep, so let's pull out a
Wrong
resolution card. Yes,
Joke's
but...
on you, commit
Yes,
to memory.
but
Yes, but your success has dangerous and unintended consequences.
okay.
So you have to determine... Yeah.
So what kind of organ were you trying to eat?
Liver.
I was going to
Liver?
eat some
Yeah.
liver. Maybe
And what
there's
kind of
got to be
magic
some
is that?
skeletons around here. It's necromancy.
Okay.
I just assumed there was some some skeletons I was going to have rise up.
Sure. So yes, you're able to consume it. But because of all the mud, it kind of muddies your magic. And you actually just resurrect like recent corpses. And in fact, it is the village elder's recently departed son.
That's my late husband and my
Or-
boy.
Oh,
Wait,
Oh,
is it the
okay.
same person?
No, shut up.
It's your husband's son. It's your husband's son.
okay.
But not my son's the stepson.
No, it's your husband's son. You married your son.
Shut the fuck
Shut
up.
up.
No, separate
This is some
husband and
Odyssey
son.
bullshit.
Separate husband.
Whatever it
and
is,
son.
he's
Fine.
stuck.
Shut
That's
up,
all I
shut
know.
up.
Fine.
There's two.
Okay.
Okay, there's two. Thank you.
That's my boy and my man.
Oh, they look so good.
All
Never
like half
proud
dead
of-
and covered in shit.
Yeah, they look
Listen,
so
if you
good.
don't, and if you don't tell me where a boat is, I'll raise some more of these people and then kill them again.
Who thinks they're helping you? I don't know how magic works here. They're probably on your side because you ate the liver, right? That's how that
Yeah,
works.
they're on my side. Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
But Mr. Magic Man, are they kind? Do they have any kind of memory of their original life?
Like, would they attack me and
You
eat
know
me?
what? I would, in this situation, it would be more interesting if they do have a memory of their former
Oh,
life.
no.
Like, almost have a little bit of conflicted, like, I don't want to do this, but I have to, kind of thing.
Ooh.
I guess I get to play the zombies now.
This is some Walking Dead. shit.
Yes, you're the zombie husband. The zombie son can't talk because his jaw fell off.
Okay.
Yeah.
You there. If she doesn't tell me where a goddamn boat is, I want you to eat her. Eat her flesh and bring me her brain.
You wouldn't do that. Oh no, he would. I like, run back in the house with my fucking stilts as fast as my osteoporotic body would take me.
Which is
And
probably
at that point,
slower
as she
than the
runs
zombie.
away, I'm gonna eat more of the liver and just keep raising all of their dead. Which obviously, in this world, they probably just chuck into the mud because, like, you
No.
can't dig in this. So as I stroll
It's not
into the
mud,
town,
it's shit.
it's a little bit of both. Because honestly, where do you think they dump their chamber pots?
In the mud.
In the
In the
already
mud.
Poop.
Yeah. So as I roll into the town, I actually have probably like 15 of their recently dead like following me in. And and no one will come out of their houses, and I just say,
I just need a goddamn boat.
I think that's your cue, Jesse.
Oh, yeah, sure. I was sorry, I was under the impression that that the boat was further away than this. But
no, I imagine the island is like right on the water, and that's why I stopped at
got
it.
it. So I'll just kind of come out on stilts, putting hands up, like just I've got a boat. just put your friends away. But I've got a boat. There's no need for them. I'll just take you wherever you want to go. Just send them away.
All right, lay down.
And they just like slurp back under like the shit mud that's surrounding this village.
Come with me. Come over here.
All right.
And then I'll lead you to my boat.
Technology. Poop Island boats.
Yep.
Culturally, you know what they're like. They're very like on stilts, stuck in the mud.
Yep.
All of that. I can imagine their technology hasn't advanced too far unless they're like flattening and draining places and stuff. What kind of boats do you think Poop Island has?
I'm imagining them more like Polynesian boats.
Okay,
So they
like the
navigate by
outrigger
stars
kind of-
and by the wind. Yeah.
Cool.
And it's a short trip to, well, a little bit higher. I didn't get all the way down there. It's a short trip. So you're basically taking me on like a maybe 3 to 4 person max like outrigger canoe situation.
I'm taking one with me just in case for my protection.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Definitely
Do
my
you know
husband.
where you're going?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's definitely my husband.
Do you know where you're going?
Which way is the closest island?
The closest island is Epke,
Oh,
where there is
goddamn.
not magic to be allowed.
Those fools wasting the time with technology instead of just using magic for everything.
I mean, surely there's some magic there, but it's highly frowned upon.
All right, well, you lay down too then.
And the husband sinks back in, but
No, under that house where she ran into.
Oh no!
Oh, she gonna
And-
die tonight.
and until the magic goes away, it's just like,
Once a day, I want you to bang on the floor.
um,
Oh, honey, is that you?
All right, let's go.
and I get in this outrigger boat with you after washing myself off in the water, getting all this mud and shit off. At some, I in one way, shape, or form with my silver or something, I buy a boot from somebody. It does not match the boot I currently have. I'm very upset it's not a black boot. But I have one brown boot, basically.
I mean,
And
you know
I
why
had-
it's brown, right?
Well, I obviously, yeah.
Everything.
And
here is
I-
Yeah.
Yeah, and I head towards Epke, and that is the end of my scene.
yeah.
Okay, so
Angera. Yeah, you're up.
for this one, I think the idea is for at the end of this scene to end up with Mario seeking out the resistance, because he has seen the light on magic use. That's the end goal. And I think that it would be, is it okay if I'm not really in the scene?
Well,
Even though I'm
so
the main character for this.
I guess each scene should be you advancing your destiny. And your destiny is to overthrow the anti-magic church on Epke. If you think this is what advances your scene, that's fine.
Okay, because I would like to start the scene with Resident Horror and her partner out on the streets, with Mario also out on the streets and seeing her just out in the open.
Okay.
'Cause
Like
the
kind of
idea-
immediately after last scene? Like we
maybe
part
a couple
ways
of-
and then
maybe a couple of days later.
Okay.
The idea is that Mario is so enthralled by the use of magic that he is just kind of seeking you out. That's the idea.
You gonna approach me or what?
Sorry, I was just looking at our faces.
Oh yeah, we were fucking winking and making tongue Gestures at each other.
Hey, you got more of that shit?
Oh, you're back for more.
Yeah. Can we go somewhere? I
Oh,
need
you
more of
went
this shit.
fast. Fucking sexy music.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Where
Ryan.
am I trying to get him?
So you would know that we're trying to get him involved in the resistance.
Ooh, so what if, when she takes him to the stuff, she actually takes it back to the clubhouse where you, Angera, are actually there and, like, then try to convince him to join and do all that kind of stuff. That way you're in the scene and it kind of brings in you into it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay,
Cool.
so yeah, I'm
Theme.
I have more at this undisclosed location if you follow me.
Okay, so we go to that place.
Yeah.
Scene.
and
No, we can. Do you want to get Mario, like, into the revolution in this scene? Yeah.
Yeah. So I
No,
guess
sorry.
you
When I
guys-
said end scene, I was like
Oh, at the car. Yeah. He wasn't.
A-N-D end.
Yeah, he
Ah.
wasn't.
The beginning of the scene was we're there.
Yeah, we
Ah,
got to the
gotcha.
clubhouse.
And scene,
And-
not in scene.
No,
Gotcha.
A-N-D.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Jesse's
Got
the
it.
only one who can end the scene.
At the clubhouse.
Harder.
We're at the clubhouse now.
Yeah.
So I would be like behind a beaded curtain, just lounging, watching through the beaded curtain. What's happening in the club? So I'm just lounging back.
I'm trying to get a concept of your character. So can you describe that in detail?
Ian using all the fucking phrases that I forgot about.
Yep, same.
They're literally right there.
So
I'm referring to the fucking
Don't tell me what to
Overlay.
do. Alright? Not the
So-
boss man.
yeah, I would say that Angera is just like laying back and wearing very little clothes and probably looks a little spaced out and is just enjoying the scene that's unfolding in front of him, which is exactly kind of what happened beforehand. There are like partitions set out with kind of sheer curtains that people can see through and
They
acts.
purport to give privacy.
Yes, but they are not opaque.
Yeah.
Nope. But when someone is of a certain level of enchantment, they may just be under the impression that there's opaqueness there. But
Gotcha.
so I'm just like watching everything unfold, literally everything unfold in front of me. Like,
So I'm imagining there's like a few rooms to get back to where you are though.
or yeah,
So I'm escorting Mario down and there's a bunch of dancers on either side and there's some weird shit going on, some private rooms and we go back.
And there's a hesitance at each step. Like every partition is a new kind of level of depravity, metaphorically, where he's just got this like, no wait, like this is about what I'm comfortable with, and then continue on, and then by the time he's on the other side of the room, this is about what I'm comfortable with, and then continues on.
Oh my god. Corrupting poor Ian.
and as soon as you're like one room away, that's when I will come out of my partitioned area and just offer a hand to Mario.
Have you met my new friend Mario? Okay, bye.
Come with me.
You got more of that?
Oh, I have things that are so much better. So much better than that.
I think that might not be quite so easy.
Okay.
So Jesse, you gotta draw a card from the resolution deck and hand it to a player.
Which one is
Oh.
resolution?
I'll just pull it out. But who do you want to resolve the card?
And it cannot be the person that said, I don't think that's so easy.
Oh, it can be anyone but you.
It just can't be you.
Got it. I'm gonna say Ryan.
Ooh, okay. Yes, and.
Oh man,
okay.
you got a fucking yes and. Damn.
Yes, and you earn a friend, reward, or good reputation in the process. So... Oh, I have to resolve the friend, reward, and good reputation. So I will say, not only does he agree, there has been a person lurking. Kind of like maybe an underling in the church who's also been curious of this. Maybe even someone who was tasked with watching Mario, who has seen this all go down and hasn't stopped it. And when you convince Mario to do that, this other underling within the church kind of comes out from behind the curtain and is basically like, Can I see too? And you convince not just Mario, but the person who is supposed to be watching Mario, Maria's brother, to join the revolution.
Do I have the ability to tweak that just a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I kind of like the idea of whenever Mario starts to show resistance, I just look over and I'm like, I think your friend may want to participate too. Like almost setting the scene of like, I have eyes everywhere kind of thing.
Gotcha. Well, what if you even have magic? So it might be, those curtains might be there for other people, but you can see through all of the curtains. You've been eating eyes.
Oh, yeah.
So you actually
Holy
can
shit.
see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Okay,
you are
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
bring
yeah.
magic back. You'd probably be using eyes and gonads all day.
Yeah.
Um, So then, yeah. So then that other guy...
I'm not a mod here. I can't quote anything.
I'm gonna add quote anyway
what-
so someone can.
Yeah, I'll just copy.
I'll
paste.
copy, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, so this person comes out too, and when they kind of step forward, I assume Mario kind of steps forward too, and you convince not just Mario, Maria's brother, but his guardian or whatever that was supposed to be watching, who's always been curious of magic, to join your revolution too. So you have not one, but two people inside now.
And what I'm going to offer Mario is actually a drink that is laced with a ground eyeball, and what he then sees is what Maria is doing, which you see the previous scene unfold of Maria completely taking out that entire village and being confronted with these people don't even do magic, and seeing the destruction that's coming from the anti-magic church.
Woof.
Nice. Nice.
I would like to point out that your destiny seems to be moving towards killing Mario.
I mean, whatever you gotta do to get there, you know?
No,
We'll
what I'm
see.
trying to do is to get Mario to voluntarily help me overthrow the church.
But he somehow starts to die, and Maria has to use magic to save him. We got to figure out how he's going to find out that Mario's dying. We'll see on a future scene.
So yeah, insane.
All right, Bylin Lilu.
Not ready!
Get ready.
Alright. Just got
So
my
it sounds
organs
like,
out the
real
boat.
quick, as you're preparing, this is definitely not going to finish today. I can imagine at least probably 2 more rounds of this. Potentially in the future, we'll see what happens. Maybe we can set up another day on a different day to wrap this up. So we'll probably end up doing Steph scene and Ian scene and calling it for tonight. And then if we're going to do another scene in the future, we'll just have a second session that is as long as we want it to be, because we won't have to do the map and all the rest of the creation and things like that. But no one's drawn any fate cards, which I think, we could prop up in round 3, and then we could have like an extra scene or a culmination, so 2 to 3 extra scenes. Maybe we'll have a second one-shot of this, 2-shot, and we'll see what happens. But that's what it sounds like, and we'll let the East Coasters go to bed, since it's got to be, almost midnight there?
It's almost
Joke's
midnight
on
here.
you. I work PST hours now.
Joke's on you, I don't.
And I haven't even had breakfast yet, so Steph.
You didn't have breakfast beer? I thought you had breakfast
I did have a
beer.
breakfast beer. I did.
Hey.
I had Rogue Bat Squatch.
That sounds
I got
like the type of beer you drink.
That sounds
I got it
that
because
sounds
I like
a
the colors.
California beer.
Hazy India Hazy IPA. Yeah, I'll take that.
I
I'm
like
a fan of
IPAs.
IPAs.
I love.
like
Yeah, you
IPAs.
got to. Yeah. So,
Also, India IPA. Nice.
no, I was gonna
nice
say India
redundancy.
Pale Ale, and then I said no. I'll just say part of it, but I already said part of it. So Hazy India Pale Ale.
I only
IPA
want
stands
Jesse's
for India Pale
Yahoo
Ale.
right now.
I'm aware.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo?
Yoo-hoo, not Yahoo.
Yoo-hoo
Yoo-hoo.
sponsor us.
Yoo-hoo sponsor us. All right,
Yoo-hoo
so
chocolate drink, because there's no milk.
Chocolate water,
It's
because it's
midnight
not
and I'm
milk.
drinking Coke.
Yes.
I
Steph.
feel
Island
like the
Lilu.
majority of
Byron
this
Lilu.
scene, Lilu Dallas multipass. I need to. I feel like most of the scene is gonna have to be Corbin. Wait,
Who's Corbin?
Corbin or Ruby?
Corbin.
Wait, sorry, who's Corbin?
Corbin. Corbin is the one
Corbin
that delivered
is-
the organs
Right.
to me.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
I
Who's
feel-
Ruby?
God, I feel like most of the scene needs to
Ruby
be
is the
Corbin
medic.
being like, you know what? This shit's fucked up. I should do something about it. But then what is Lilu doing?
Well, so you should decide, what's Lilu doing, and you can almost interlude your own scene at the end to what Corbin's doing,
Okay. Yeah, I'm having a hard time.
Or do vice versa. You could do all of what Corbin's doing and interlude what Lilu is doing a little bit.
So how would Corbin interact with finding out that Lulu is a raging bitch? Lulu
Lilu.
is a raging bitch and can't, like, organs aren't good enough for her. This is so
Well-
beyond dark.
Well, who would he go back and talk to?
You're going back
If
to
he's-
Icy Hot Island, right?
I'm
Right, and
going
if he's
back
the
to
leader of the
Ice
group that
Island.
collects the organs, maybe a lot of they're also been disenfranchised by the amount of murder and stuff they have to do, but haven't said anything because the leader hasn't said anything.
So do we need to establish a leader of Icy Hot? And if so,
Well,
who
you
wants to
would
be
well, not necessarily the leader of ICIAT, the leader of the group that collects the organs, which would be Corbin.
Yeah.
So he's the head of some type of organization, and maybe he goes back, and maybe when he brings up his doubts, a lot of the people are like, actually, I've been thinking this for a while too, but you're the boss kind of situation, you know?
Yeah. But
that?
I
This
would
is
say
the confirmation I needed. Yeah.
I would need to have a confidant within the organization to talk about this first. I would not.
So
just
you're
talk
number
directly
two.
about it.
Yeah, you're number
My
two.
number two.
Okay.
So
All right,
So
Ryan-
you're
Ryan
Corbin,
is the other one.
obviously. Well, if Corbin is Jesse, why don't you be the number two since it's your scene?
Okay.
And then we'll be the tertiary characters that come in as we need other characters and stuff like that. So basically, it sounds like your scene is basically Corbin comes back to the island full of doubt and talks to his number two, which is Cornelius.
Sebastian. Damn.
We're
What was
sticking
the
with
name?
Fifth Element, aren't we? Cornelius.
Oh.
Cornelius.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Cornelius,
I
Yeah.
don't remember who Cornelius.
the old guy.
He's the priest. Yeah.
He's the priest.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
The next name is the what's the one that's like Aziz Light. We got Aziz has to be a character at some point. Yeah. All right, so it sounds like scene is Corbin comes back with doubts to talk to his number 2 in the organ harvesting of Icy Hot Island, Cornelius. Oh, wait. Which was your theme?
So you enter some underground area that.
So basically,
We convene
I'm
at.
playing the leaders of all of the underground operations.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
Cornelius, I gotta.
What is it, my child?
Wait, are you playing a secondary character in your own scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Ryan's idea, so
Okay,
I still have
I'm
agency in
just-
my scene.
Yeah, I'm just making
That's a good
sure I
idea.
understand.
Yeah. I feel like he's some religious fool at this rate, believing that the
So-
sacrifices in the organs
Which
work.
explains
So
what
it's
is my
very-
child? What
yeah,
is it, my
yeah,
child?
yeah. So I'm justifying that verbiage.
I know that we. Are we doing the right thing?
We've always done. It must be done. We have to restore magic. Our people are suffering without it.
Wait, hold on. You're my secondary, my second hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you're leader.
So
I'm
we're
just here to reassure you.
right, but we're against providing magic to the people.
Yeah,
of
you guys are the assholes on the
Oh,
island.
fuck.
Yeah.
that
we're
are
the
st-
assholes.
Hold on.
You're stopping the people from jumping into the volcano to bring back magic, even though that wouldn't do anything, and chopping out their organs first and dumping their bodies in to make money.
Yeah.
But we're only in it for money. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's I'm.
So how do you
starting to
justify
doubt
that?
I don't know how I can. How the fuck do you just...
I money. Just justify it by my fucking money.
Yeah.
But again, when
course.
Corbin comes back with doubts, maybe it raises your doubts too, and you're like, well, actually, I kind of feel like a piece of shit now too, kind of situation, you know?
So yeah, I know there's a lot of money in this, but I'm just starting to get a bad feeling about it.
How would you feed your family? I have to feed mine.
But what if it ends up being you realize that we could just jump into the volcano and end all of this, right? Like you realize that, right?
Where's the line of doing good and making a means? Where's that line?
I don't know. There's something that woman said that has just stuck with me. She said that some of the organs were from someone who was like 80 or 90 years old and wasn't going to be good for her, and so she's paying a quarter of the price. Like, we're just going to have to start providing only organs from people that haven't even experienced life yet. Like, it was one thing when we could get people who were at the end of their life and didn't have much to live for anyway, and then do this. That was one thing, but now it's escalating.
If we take from the young people, there's no life left.
Right. Like, at what point will this end? We'll just like get rid of all of humanity. Then there'll be nobody here on Icy Hot Island. Like, at what
Maybe
point
something has to change. If we're not making enough money to make ends meet, and no one has a life worth living, then something has to change.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't ever want to get to the point where I'm thinking the way she is. It's a really awful way of thinking, right? Like, listen, I know I'm not the best person in the world, But like, come on.
I mean,
That's really-
I'm your second-hand
really-
man. Like, I'm just as much. Samus, put the squeaker down.
Why
This
you
is a
gotta
very
speak?
dramatic scene.
But that's really fucked, right? Like that's fucked.
I mean, have you been to any of the other islands? They're all fucked. But this is a special kind of fucked. I agree. I've been having doubts for a while. This isn't sustainable. So what do we do?
I don't know. I don't know. We gotta.
Do we end the trade?
Really, Ryan?
What was he doing?
You wrote shitty.
We gotta. I don't know. We gotta just. We gotta make an example out of her. Right?
Yeah. If the person in the most power and who's profiting the most is made an example of, it's a pretty good message to spread. Let's start planning.
You need to get her here. Somehow.
We could go to her.
No, but if we get her
Destiny is to-
here.
Your destiny is to die
Yeah.
in the volcano.
Oh, it's in the volcano.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
So,
I was just
but-
thinking.
But
dying.
no, we'll keep going. But like, if we get her here,
What's the teleportation magic?
Heart.
Morgan?
Heart.
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 We can just get her to eat heart, even if it's not here.
I mean,
But
I
I'm
don't
just saying
think
if we
the people
get
of
her-
Icy Hot Island really know how magic works.
Well, I think the people in the trade would. I think the people in
Yeah,
the trade
prob-
definitely
yeah.
would. Well,
So
you
we
could also
probably would.
in the scene there is like this is your planning and interlude into what Lilu is doing right now too.
Lilu's counting her cash at some like mahogany desk.
It's imported Italian maple.
Thank you.
Imported Deep Bay maple.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was
I'm-
making an invincible reference, but yeah, sure.
I'm very happy counting my money, and I'm a little pissed that I got some 80-year-old organs, but you know what? It was still a pretty good day.
You know what? Fuck it. Pass them off as 40 to 50-year-old organs.
We're
There you
just
go.
gonna
They
say
live the
no.
hard life. Yeah.
Their livers are fucked. They drank too much. Like that's not my fault.
There you go. Okay. So planning the foundation has been set to kidnap and sacrifice Bylin Lilu apparently, and she's oblivious, counting her cash. Nice.
So tragic.
All right, Maria. Final scene for the night before we end it, and maybe schedule a session 2. We'll see what happens. But Maria, as you take Ruby the medic and your number 2 towards the Isle of Bay, what are you doing?
I have no idea. And I
shit.
think I'd like to draw a fate card. I think this is an appropriate use of that.
Hmm?
Yes, no?
Yeah, that would totally work. Let's move these back to the total layer. So
I'm-
first fate
I'm
card of the
legitimately
night.
just not. I just
Yeah.
I don't.
So let me shuffle this, and let's see what comes up for the fate
Alright.
card. Now, who would you like to be the person who kind of determines how this fate rolls out?
Let's go with Steph. I feel like she's
Alright.
gonna shit on me, but let's go with Steph.
And if it talks about your ownership, you are geography. So that'd be something. All right. So your fate card for Maria is, let's bring you to front.
And
This
of
character
course
does something rash that causes trouble with the element you own, an unwise
Which
sexual
is geography.
liaison, insulting an ally, destruction of property.
And your
Hey,
element is geography.
Yeah, so destruction of property could be there could be like a massive tidal wave, volcano, however you want to do. But how does Maria's character do something
Could
rash
you
that causes
imagine
trouble?
sex resulting in a tidal wave? I mean, yeah, I
Good
guess I can.
sex. Shit.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
So where are you at right now?
Sailing to the Isle of Bay to deal with the cannibal dwarves.
There's a
And-
giant.
And just keep in mind that eventually I need to make my way back to Epke or learn of Mario's indulgence
Yeah, well,
in
kind
magic.
of. I mean, it
That's
depends
somehow.
because divination's a thing that can reach anybody anywhere technically. So can hearts for teleportation. So a messenger could be sent or divination could be used. You don't have to theoretically be there to find out.
I don't
that
need to
someone's in
physically
trouble.
be there, yeah.
Right. So what happens?
sailing.
Island Lilu. Yeah. On the way to
You're
the
sailing.
cannibal dwarf island. Well, technically everybody's cannibal, so they don't have to be.
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone's a goddamn cannibal.
Yeah. So heading to Dwarf Island, where both men and women
Yeah,
are.
we were very quick to label the dwarves of Isle of Bay as cannibals, but then we're like, oh yeah, everyone eats organs to do magic.
Yeah, literally the opening scene was me like fighting someone for a second heart to eat.
But that is called cannibalism and is frowned upon in most societies.
Not this one.
So
We're good. Well,
so-
only Epke
so-
frowns on it here, and fuck them.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's say that the Drought Island is the one that has the perpetual storm, right? And it's always dark.
No, that's
No, it's
blessed.
blessed.
That's blessed.
Where's Blessed on the map?
Blesk is way up here.
Wait,
There it
you
is.
also
All right.
said Drow Island, and I don't know what
Drow.
you
Said
said.
drought.
Yeah, I said Drought. Sorry.
Drought.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So let's say that Blesk is just a magnet for any storm that comes within a certain mile radius. So another storm is brewing near where you're sailing on its way to Blesk.
Okay.
And it's just magnetized as every other storm is toward that island.
Okay.
And you're caught in the crossfire on this boat.
Mm-hmm.
A raging storm comes through.
Okay.
It's a category whatever hurricane.
Goes up to 5.
Florida man, help me.
Goes up to 5.
It's a category 5 hurricane.
I was hoping you'd say 6, but sure.
And a whirlpool
Okay.
starts in the middle of the ocean.
Fucking Charybdis.
Yeah.
All right.
How do I resolve this?
Do I end up in Blesk instead of the Isle of Bay?
I don't know. Do you
Well,
have a
maybe-
heart with you that just allows you to teleport last minute?
No, I don't magic.
What if it?
I'm
What if
staunchly
it?
anti-magic.
What if it pulls you in the direction of Bliss, which has you end up like capsizing and crashing into Epke, because that's
So you're,
in the direction of.
yeah.
It could be if you want to go back there, or you could actually have it like caps like pull you up, but then swirl out towards Deep Bay and explore like something completely different, entirely up to just whatever direction you guys want to kind of go in. Yeah, we could circle back and or head in a different direction, but the storm is going this
Where-
way.
Yeah, where could you end up that would be really interesting to...
I'm actually kind of a fan of being in Deep Bay because not only have we not really talked about the culture there, I think there's the implication that none of our characters have any concept of the culture there.
Okay.
So then there's just this kind of
Unexplored
unexplored territory. I'm there with maybe 5% of my forces that survived the hurricane.
Okay.
Okay. So
It was
you
a hell of a
actually,
storm.
yeah, you actually end up on Deep Bay as the storm kind of comes through, heading towards this way. But you wreck out in the ocean. Some of you guys wash up on Deep Bay. Does Ruby the medic wash up on Deep Bay? I think that secondary characters should survive.
Yeah, I agree.
Sure.
Okay. So your scene, the final scene for the evening, is your washing up with 5% of your forces on the island of Deep Bay, right near the Gay of Jables, with Ruby the medic. Does your second in command survive?
Yeah,
Wait,
he definitely
wasn't
needs
this-
to die.
Wait,
He
wasn't
died,
this
okay.
because of a sexual liaison? Didn't all this happen?
No. That was just one of the options. That was just one of the. So she
Oh, I
picked.
see.
So it's the ownership of your element, and since her element's geography, she chose a storm, which weather is close enough to geography.
I see.
Yes, L2, the gay of Jables is because it's not a straight.
It's not straight.
So
it's
it's
a gay.
So
There
it's
are no
gay.
straights here.
Yeah. So
Ryan very awkwardly. Yeah.
Oh, see, L2 didn't even know. So there it is. So that's the beginning of your scene, I guess, as you wash up with some of your forces, with Ruby, with yourself on this random island, deep bay. You know of at least of its existence, most likely, culturally, but not necessarily what's there. Except for nice wood, apparently. Because there's a deep bay desk in on Byland.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
best wood, one may say.
Yeah.
Okay. So the scene is basically just a group of laden warriors ditching as much as they can to be buoyant so that they can make it to shore. So helmet's gone, guns gone, breastplate too difficult to get off, but neutrally buoyant is buoyant enough. And it's just like a few dozen of us make it to shore, and it's just, I can't even describe the emotion. It's just desolation.
I'm sailor number 7 and I just break down crying.
You were dying soldier number 7. You're now sailor number 7?
Yep. I was edgelord number
You were-
7,
You were
soldier
also
number
Edward
7.
number 7, yeah.
Yep. Sailor number 7.
I think I'm just waiting for someone to ask me for orders.
I think Ruby would come up to you and, is this where you wanted to end up?
I think you can surmise that it is not.
Where even are we?
If I had to guess, Deep Bay?
What kind of magic is geolocation here?
That'd be divination.
Yeah.
Eyeballs.
The eyeballs.
Or the cochleas.
Or the nipples.
Why would it be
Nipples.
Because they point in the right
eyeballs
direction?
chest.
I don't know.
Eyeballs.
the sensory organs?
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
The
move
eyes,
on.
the ears,
Move
the tongue.
on!
Ears. Yeah. Harder.
Obviously, Maria has no idea.
So your next scene will pick up you exploring the island of Bay. Or do you want to explore some in this scene?
I don't know where I want the scene to end. I basically let the fate card decide where the scene started, and now I don't know where it should end.
Well, so, and the other thing too is you are on this random island. You're anti-magic. You have a medic with you from a culture that has no magic. So you're basically on this random island with no magical capabilities, or realistically even any way to understand how magic works. Why don't we say culturally, what rolls up on you at this point are Jawa-like creatures.
I was just about to suggest the same for the very end of the session. Just like this desert-like culture rolls up, and it's just like, that's where we end.
Yep. So as you're kind of on the bay, putting yourself together, there's like this kind of hill at the top of the beach or whatever that surrounds it, and all these little figures just like fill the horizon line, and you all get this sense of like, oh shit. And then that's where you would pick up next time. So that was Archipelago, half of Archipelago. Again, thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for playing. It was awesome to actually... I've played with Ian Step before, but it was a terrible drinking game. But it was great to play an RPG with you guys. Yeah, it was terrible. This was a little better. What are your? We got a couple minutes left. What were your thoughts on Archipelago? Besides the fact that getting drunk makes it more fun, what were your thoughts?
It's much less intimidating than I thought it would be. Because
Yeah.
as soon as something says
Yeah.
you're expected to improv shit, I get really
Yeah.
nervous.
Yeah,
But
so-
it was a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah, as soon as someone says something, it sort of narrows the infinite possibility down to 10% of that possibility, and then someone else says something that narrows it down to 1%, and it just feels way less intimidating when you have to operate within this realm instead of this realm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
something that I was nervous about coming into it is because I like all of the rules that come with D&D because it focuses me. You know what I mean? Like, and so it's that same concept that Ian was just talking about, where like that all of a sudden completely is eliminated as soon as you like narrow down what the goal is and what the character's like motivations are. I particularly love this because what I really love about DMing is figuring out what I want the end game to be and then work backwards. So that's what this is. Like,
Yeah.
you can ask Ian and Steph. I'm running, and Moose, who's here, is in this campaign. I've started planning a Curse of Strahd campaign with my group a long time ago. I immediately went with, I'm gonna fuck with the end of the book because it's kind of terrible and I hate it. And so I like completely rewrote the end of it and then worked backwards, you know. And so this does that, and yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I really enjoy having the destinies and then moving towards it and kind of just seeing what happens. Because you, exactly like you just said, like, you know what happens, but anything can happen on the way there. But we can also see, even from early on, kind of the directions that things are heading to get that. Maria's is a little bit more out there, but I think it fits. But, like, especially on Lilu's character, like, pretty quickly was just like, we're heading in this direction towards what's going to happen. And you laid some foundations really early as well. I have no idea what's going to happen with Tresner, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Obviously, there's a link with Byla and Lulu in there. But yeah,
I
so
watch
there's
a lot of movies, so it's lean into the movie tropes, which are easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it feels a little, in the moment, it feels a little on the nose. Like whenever I, as Corbin, was like, we need to get her here somehow. Like, that felt very on the nose, knowing that she needs to die there. But that's the whole point,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's
Right,
the whole point.
right.
Exactly.
You lean
Um,
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we did a really good job. And I have to say, when I've played this game previously, the map making and character creation goes the same way. It ends up being like half the session. And we did the same thing last time. It ended up being 2 sessions. So it's really hard to rein in the creativity once it starts to flow. Because I think as soon as we started talking about Icy Hot Island and the Sugar Volcano, it all kind of started to tumble out of there.
Yeah.
I don't know who
Yeah,
originally
you're
brought up
welcome.
the organ harvesting magic. But
That
yeah,
was me.
like the fact that we have
That-
organ
yeah,
harvesting
no,
magic.
that was honestly because of the lake that happened to be shaped like a kidney.
Which I made. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the whole
No, it's just
concept
because
of
the
Icy
lake
Hot
that happened to be
Island,
shaped
yeah.
like a kidney.
Well, and Icy Hot Island only came about because you're colorblind,
Because
or
I'm
else there wouldn't
fucking
be an
colorblind.
ice
You're welcome.
in the volcano. Yeah. So it's interesting how like one little thing can change. So like my entire destiny is based on one thing you said about perpetual darkness, which became this ever raging storm, which became like the whole basis for my destiny, which is to implode the
Yeah,
storm.
because I was like,
Um,
how can I make perpetual darkness different from Rime of the Frost Maiden?
Yeah.
It's got to be
Whose
different.
destiny suggestion was the imploding storm?
Mine
Who
was 2
Was
of
that you?
them.
Okay. Was
Mine
that?
was Steph's and Ryan's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I-
really difficult to pick between. I won't say what they were, but between Jables and Ian's at the time. Maybe we'll reveal all the destinies if we decide to play this again. I don't know if you guys want to try to schedule a second session and actually see what happens with our characters. We can talk about that. Doesn't have to
Set
be
a
anytime
bit goal
soon.
for you already. It's 696 bits.
Why?
Because 69.
696
Okay.
Yeah,
bits.
69.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
it.
a lot of
very-
bits.
That's it.
We could do, if you guys are willing to do it, we could always do a community gold on the channel, 69,000 bits.
There you go.
69, and didn't you guys do 69,000 before?
So yeah, we did 69. We did 420,069
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Children.
because we're
Um,
children.
Yeah, but we'll
And
talk
then
about it off
our
scene.
most recent one was 69, 69, 69.
There you
Yeah.
go. So we'll talk about it off stream at some point. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
bring all you guys back and we'll finish out our destinies and see what happens with Tresner and fuck, I will never get your name right. Angera, Byland Lilu, and Maria in the future. So we are going to raid. Why don't we raid into Vorpal Tales? They're another tabletop. They play like 8 or 9 games every 2 weeks. They have an insane
Jesus.
schedule. They're a bunch of really chill
Holy
people.
fuck.
I was like, holy
yeah.
shit, it's Tuesday, and then I realized it's after midnight. So yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yep. It's tomorrow.
Happy tomorrow, everybody.
Happy tomorrow.
Also, Ryan, welcome from the future.
Oh yeah, hi. Well, I'll be midnight soon. But yes, thank you everyone in chat. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for. I'm sorry we weren't as active in chat. It's just little drunk, little brain power. To make this game function. And we will talk to you all later. So stick around for the raid. And we will talk to all of you later. Have a good evening. Bye.
Bye.